I like the little details. Oh, people can't see this.
Nope. No one can see.
Well, hello and welcome to Ace Attorney. I forgot the name of the game. We're back after 4 weeks? Technically?
3?
3 weeks?
Has it been 4? It might have been 4.
Oh, it's about a month.
It might have been about a month, yeah.
It's been about a month. Alicia was gone in the Europe.
In the Europe, and I had to come back.
She abandoned me for the Europe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I abandoned you
that down
to
there,
the
yeah.
Europe.
You did. You were like a certain character that you don't know and what happened with them. Yet.
Yet. I don't know that.
I'm not telling Alicia any lore from the original games.
Yeah, no, it's been about a month because the last time we did it, I think, was the 13th. It was
oh my
October
gosh.
13th. So 1, 2.
So it has been
3,
about
4.
a month.
It's been 4 weeks.
Damn.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Been a minute.
But we return and it's a new. Here we go. It's
if
a new.
I can't read properly today, I'm blaming it on my jet lag.
Yeah, totally. That's what it is.
Yep. You can blame it on being tired. I can blame it on being.
I am
jet
slave
lagged.
D, to be fair. Then we finished this though. We finished Apollo Justice, which was very exciting. Now we're starting Dual Destinies.
Yes, we are.
And I'm going to hit new game really quick because there's spoilers in that intro
So
thing.
we're just going.
We're going.
We've gone. We're zooming.
We're zooming. We got this. Oh my goodness.
Whoa! What happened to Judge Man?
He got thick.
Why is
There's
it
like
all
people
anime
in
style?
the court. There's
Why
a
is
bomb.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Oh my gosh.
Did Judge Man die?
Oh my gosh.
Does Judge Man get blown up?
I mean, he left.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap. This is like such high production quality.
We're getting like a whole anime episode right now.
Seriously.
Goodness gracious.
Damn, this courthouse was not built to last.
Nope. One bomb is all it took.
These
Rumbled.
are dark times.
There's voice acting.
Oh.
where the law has been reduced to rubble.
Are we
And
gonna
it's
need
up
to have to do
us
anything?
restore
What's
it to its
happening?
Former glory.
The Anything Agency.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move.
Is that Phoenix talking?
Maybe?
Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Probably?
Who was this? What's happening?
I have no idea what's
I
happening.
did not expect any of this.
I didn't either.
It's a girl.
Freaking Pokemon looking.
She's so Pokemon.
She's very Pokemon.
She's a little robot.
You bet. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
You bet.
She's been with us for half
Is she
a
wearing
year.
shorts or a skirt?
Though I
I
can
think
hardly believe
it's
it.
a skort.
Ah.
Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
Why are
Okay.
lawyers superpowered in this world? That's me.
Are you alright, miss?
And then she died.
And then she dies on the stairs.
The end.
Yeah. It's
He's
for
wearing
this
such a
very
cute
reason
little
I returned.
outfit.
Look at his little snatched waist. Yep, it's
Time
Phoenix.
to bring it to an end.
Well, we knew from his hair
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, that's true.
Phoenix! He's back!
Aw, his little locket
I'm
with Trucy
so
in it.
excited right now. I love him so much. Hey, look, I have that. His
He's ready
booty,
to go.
goodness.
Here he goes.
Into the world.
Back into the fray.
Look at him.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He looks way better without the stupid beanie.
Yeah, he
The
looks like a
beanie was
normal
bad.
person.
And who's this?
Is that Apollo?
Why did Apollo lose an eye?
Why does he have a cool jacket?
Why does he have a bunch of bandages on his hands?
Was he in the bomb?
Maybe. Maybe he got beat up by the bomb.
Maybe he got exploded.
Why does he have a mullet?
Because he's dramatic. Maybe he's evil now.
Oh, maybe. We're up against Apollo. Who knows?
Turnabout countdown. Dude.
So
I'm
much happened.
Completely delighted right now. Oh.
Bomb.
He he he. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy.
without discretion.
Why does he have 3D glasses on?
He looks like a little bug. I can't believe they blew up the courthouse.
Yeah, they're like,
Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl.
Trucy?
What? I built a bomb, but it's her fault.
But it's Trucy that did this. She's smart enough to build a bomb.
Oh gosh, everything looks weird.
Ew. It's like almost the same, but not.
It's like a different angle.
I don't know how I feel about
I need
that.
my controller.
Oh, yes you do.
Wow. All right, we're back. We're doing this. That was crazy. It was just like, here's a whole anime episode.
There's a random girl who's got powers, and she's gonna be the one.
Yeah.
I bet she's the one that's helping.
And Phoenix is a
Phoenix.
lawyer again.
Phoenix is a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Athena.
Oh, her
is
name's
name.
Athena. Should I be Athena?
I can be Athena. I'm fine with
Well,
either.
if you're, because you were Phoenix last time. Mostly.
Yes,
Would you rather be Phoenix, or would you rather be Athena?
I can be Phoenix.
Okay. Are you sure?
But you've been the attorney.
True, but right now we're Athena. I don't know.
Well, we'll go back and forth. I'll be Phoenix.
Okay.
You be Athena.
Okay,
for
okay,
a
okay.
minute. We can switch back and forth.
Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to, even in a tense atmosphere. Like this is no biggie.
You doing okay, Athena? I'm guessing it's Phoenix.
Oh!
It's a.
It's 3D Apollo. He's so dimensional. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like hum a little tune, great.
I don't like him.
Oh yeah, well, that's good to. That's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. Oof, I'm that transparent, huh?
He looks scary.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'll get used to this.
His smile is too big. It's scary.
He's scary, he's frightening. Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell you. Why is he like all villainous looking?
I don't know.
This is Apollo Justice.
Is he the like mentor right now?
Oh, maybe. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Okay, so we're just colleagues.
Okay.
Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be here at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. What's happening?
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
look up really quick actually you should look it up really quick.
What do you want me to look up?
Look up if Athena is the main person
Okay.
the whole time. Because I'm confused and scared. But I'm going to be there and I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? The explosion really did a number on you. He was in the explosion. He got exploded.
He got exploded.
He done
and
got
he's injured.
exploded.
What's the game called again?
Ace Attorney? Oh, Dual Destinies.
Dual Destinies. I was like, I know what it is, but
I'm just happy you're okay, Athena. Although I feel like I should get him a more scrunchy voice because he's all burnt up.
so it's Phoenix,
Although-
Athena, and Apollo.
So it's all of them? This is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Okay. I can't pretend I have no connection to this case.
Yeah, because it says technically Phoenix is, but these three are the main.
Maybe it
three.
swaps between
Yeah,
them.
it might switch between the three.
I'm making Apollo's voice scrunchier or like crunchier.
Crunchier because he's
all
older.
burnt. That's why I'm gonna see it that Juniper's name is cleared, and I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all
Hey,
suspicion.
Apollo, does your boyfriend like your pirate look going on right now?
He's covering half his forehead. He probably hates it.
He's like, my precious forehead.
My forehead.
Apollo, Athena. That's probably Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Oh,
Oh,
who the heck is this?
you could do her voice.
Okay. Thank you for doing this for me.
My favorite thing is that even though we're both girls, we have like girl voices we do. We're like, oh, I'm a girl now.
I'm a girl.
Junie.
Woods.
Oh my gosh, that coughing animation is horrifying.
Why is she huffing a sunflower?
Why did they do it at all 3D? Hey, are you okay?
I don't know if I'm gonna get used to this.
It's really throwing me.
Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens.
I'm
At
a
home in the
smoker.
forest, though.
In the forest?
She's a woodland creature.
I mean, look at it. She has like a pine cone. This is Juniper Woods. She's named after a tree and a place where trees
it's
are.
her dear, dear childhood friend.
Oh, that's my dear, dear childhood friend. And she's also our client for this case.
Her braids have like a ball of yarn at the end of them.
I feel like they'd be like weapons. You could really like swing them around.
Like, Whatcha?
The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's
So they're
ridiculous.
trying to pin it on her.
Yeah. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. Why would they pin it on her? Like, she's got acorns for buttons. This woman does not know how to build a bomb.
I don't think she's seen any form of technology ever in her life.
Yeah, look at her. My whole personality is
I
a
brought you a little snack, Thina.
forest.
Just a little something from my garden.
Hey, thanks. So, is it an orange or a tangerine?
It's a kumquat.
Just kidding.
None of those things.
It's an orange, my grandma says.
What's your grandma say?
That orange is the color of strength and endurance.
Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me.
They're in love.
Why is every character has like someone they have incredible chemistry with? Geez, look at me standing here clutching an orange in my chest with tears in my eyes. Well,
She's so dramatic about an orange.
she's just like, you brought me an orange from your garden.
Orange.
Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Come on, May. This is one trial we just can't lose. His hair got all sad.
You got all-
Oh,
Oh, he just
Apollo!
died. He just died.
Apollo!
Apollo! Oh, buddy. Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened.
Get him to a hospital.
I want to know where this jacket is from. Because this jacket is not his jacket. All this time he was
It's
trying
Gavin's.
to put on a brave face, but he's really overdoing
It's
it.
one of Gavin's police jackets from his band.
From his band. Mr. Justice. Huh? The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom.
The bailiff.
What now? But Apollo's in no state to defend. Huff. Huff. Erg. I have to defend Juniper. What are we gonna do?
Tina's like, I don't know how to do this yet.
The
You're
trial is
supposed
about to
teach
start,
me."
with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But if I call him now, he'll never get here in time.
Just call Phoenix. He'll show up.
No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. He's so sweaty. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff. The defense would like to submit a submission of attorney petition.
Thina!
She's there to scream at us.
Yep.
You're not seriously. You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie. All by yourself? Athena! Stop for a second. Think about what you're saying. You've never once taken on a case all alone before, right?
No hay problema.
No, I problema. I can handle it. Maybe is she like Spanish, perhaps?
She could be.
Maybe she studied in Spain.
Yeah, she could. Because if she's the girl that has the Pokemon look, she could be Spain.
I'm pretty sure
From
she's the
Spain.
Pokemon girl. Because if we
She's
wait,
got the red
can I
hair.
look at- no, I can't yet. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? No.
Sure. I believe in you, Thina, and that's enough for me.
So sweaty.
He's so sweaty.
You're worried
I
for
think
me,
it's so
aren't
funny
you?
that they wrapped up his arm and he was like, I still have to wear my bracelet.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing this.
It doesn't come off.
This is a part of me.
To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand on the bench now.
You'll
at
just
the bench. Go sit over there. You'll just have to leave it to me. So many dots.
Dot, 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 dot,
All
dot,
right. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there, but I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper.
Jimbo.
You bet I will. Rest assured of that. We're already doing great. My name is Athena Sykes. Sykes?
Psych.
Psych. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this, and I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. Okay. December 17th.
9:46 a.m.
District
Court courtroom number 5.
Numero 5. Hola. Court is now in
So
session.
different.
All rise. So intense.
Mm.
He's horrible.
He's so scary.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. Yep, there she is.
Yep, Pokemon girl.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. She's so Pokemon.
She's
Look at her
very
bangs.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Well, I'm him.
see, he's back.
The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. Uh-huh. And what is the meaning of this?
Stupid, hair pat.
It's so dumb.
I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
That's so rude. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, it was yesterday?
Wow, they built that back up fast.
Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. Not at all surprised he used as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape.
You know what? I agree with that. I would not want to be anywhere near you.
Yeah, no, with his scary comb over. Oof. Mm-mm.
What? The nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Arg, this arrogant jerk.
Arg.
You arrogant jerk.
Perfect. No, Widget!
Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now.
No. Shut up. What is it?
Those are the gummy.
Oh, I can't do those right now. They're too sour.
Okay, do you want some Oreo?
Yeah, give me an Oreo.
Okay.
No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well then. If that's the case, then it's clear contradiction to what you just stated.
Shut up, nerd. A contradiction?
You just stated that you said nothing.
We're gonna have to go through a whole, what's it called? Tutorial.
Yep.
However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was, what was it? Elegance at work.
Eep.
Her
Actually, it
face
was
is so
arrogant jerk.
Scary.
Yeah, the cartoony, freakouts don't work as well in 3D.
No.
They're kind of horrifying.
They're kind of a little terrifying.
At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me?
It's so rude, bro.
No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. This is super unprofessional. Let's get back
real.
to the case.
Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me Rookie Humiliator.
I like that you saw his hair and immediately gave him a Elvis thing going.
Yeah. That's because it's his hair.
This is his whole persona now.
This is a whole persona.
I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk.
Arrogant jerk.
Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I'll remove you. He called me a monkey.
For real, the judge is so biased all the time.
He hates the defendants.
He does.
I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
No, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4, like I just said 2 seconds ago.
Oh, yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial.
It's kind of a sick way to
Yeah.
bomb something.
It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed.
So it's just that number, that room number. So they're probably in a different room.
Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred.
Like, the whole ceiling fell in.
Yeah. Of courtroom number 4.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life.
And why was Apollo stuck in it? But there was in
don't
fact,
know.
one death, was there not?
That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast. Oh,
Oh, a random woman.
the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered.
Candace Arm.
Arme.
Candace Arm grab things?
Candace arm grab things. Not anymore. She
Not
dead.
anymore. She has a cool haircut, though.
She does have a cool haircut. She's just got blood coming out of her hair, though.
She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I feel like everyone was evacuated, like, really quickly, and the bomb took forever.
Yeah. But apparently she wasn't fast enough.
No, not fast enough. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. Even shorter? How short are they?
The victim's body was found near the entrance of the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb.
Hooray! Arms autopsy report.
So
Court
probably need to look at that.
stuffed animal. Oh.
Oh.
It was hidden in a stuffed animal when it was detonated. That was... I feel like the lead was buried a little there.
Yeah. Just a little.
Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something out, I just use RB. Yay.
How old is Mr. Elvis Man?
55. That's embarrassing. That's my dad's age. And that's... Wow.
Your dad does not have a comb
She was
over.
our age when she died.
Oh, sad.
It could have been us.
Could have been us!
She's
18.
Wait, does that mean Athena's 18?
Probably. She's probably another protege type thing. Protege.
Well, it's been a year because Apollo's a little bit older.
Oh, he's 23.
Wait, I wanted to read what that said. He's passionate about the law and hates anything that's not fair or just.
That's not justice.
Childhood friend, sweet girl who loves nature. Prosecuting attorney seems to exude unpleasantness. Detective was heading up the investigation to a bombing accident.
I'm a defense attorney.
Trauma to the back of the head.
We can't
With a
look at it
flat
more right now, or
object.
can we do that in a second?
Huh?
Are we able to open it, or is it just the...
Oh,
Yeah,
we
just
can
that.
look at her picture. But it says impact with a flat object, which feels weird. I can't look at this.
The flat object. I mean, I guess something could have fallen on her.
Yeah, but like flat just feels so specific.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's probably going to be like some murder weapon in there, and the explosion didn't
Frying
kill her, it was
pan.
something else.
I'd better take a peek later. After we just looked. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
Defendant? Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. Are you feeling alright?
That's
You're
really
looking a bit
scary.
pale.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse.
I just need to huff my sunflower.
But I'm all right.
Junie's really giving it her all. I better make sure to do the same. Hehehe.
If we could please proceed, your name and occupation, defendant.
Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student.
Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question?
Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Thina. And so I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support.
Rip her hair out.
Something's wrong. Junie's really scared.
Did you know I'm also known as a defendant humiliator? It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Grr, does his arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne.
What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the rookie humiliator instead?
Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. I think this is the first lady we've been... Yeah, this is the first woman we've actually, like, played.
Yeah.
Including
Well,
the old games.
Trucy.
But we haven't played her.
No, that's
Like,
true.
play her as, like...
like a.
She wasn't the playable
The
character. Yeah.
Okay. That's true.
Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice backed up her claim when he saw him. We saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave to him too. Okay.
He was. My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She says they can even help you see into the future.
Okay. They can? That's the perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them. A sweet, meek girl like this, blowing a courtroom to bits. I must say it's very hard to believe.
Objection! Yeah!
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime.
What was it?
That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive.
Whoops. Sorry.
And I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant.
I mean, it was a bomb, so, like, it didn't really matter who was killed.
Yeah.
However, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, see?
The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself.
They're all loud. It used to be like, and now they're like,
We have opinions! Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that?
That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges?
What? Why, yes. Yes, I have.
And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against your court system?
Objection! Now wait just a minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing
Nicholas
things
is
up,
angry.
then every one of our clients would turn into bombers. That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land. Like, I don't like the court system. I wouldn't blow it up. I don't know how to make a bomb. That's the other thing.
That's the only thing keeping you back.
No. I want to go on record. I'm not going to bomb anything. But I guess I'd just be like, you have to have some... I guess with the
Skills
internet, you don't
on the
have to
internet,
know
but
all the
they,
things.
They have like cell phones, I guess, and some
Yeah.
web stuff.
But just like knowing how to build a bomb seems difficult.
Yeah. And she keeps having to huff a flower.
Yeah.
I don't think
She's like little nature girl.
Yeah, she would not.
Yeah. I don't know.
She would not.
We wouldn't
Don't
have
see
it a single land.
I can see the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt.
Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it.
It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
It had a sunflower on it. And what exactly was so
It
unique
looks
about
like an acorn button. Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question?
Huh? Me?
I notice that you appear to be very nervous, and well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question.
Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man.
L is for loser.
Oh, what did it just say?
Nothing, not a single thing. Now let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record.
The court record.
All right, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was
In a friggin' stuffed animal?
Why would that pin her?
It's like, you're a flower child. You would have a demon elephant
Yeah.
that
You're a girl,
had
you
a
like
bomb.
stuffies? Okay, that's friggin' bizarre. Damn. Mr. Payne? What kind of simpleton do you take me for?
Wait, is Mr. Payne the same one that was the first guy that we...
Yeah. He's like the tutorial man. He's in the first games too.
But he looks
His hair
different.
always changes. In one of, I can't remember which, I think it's the second of the first games.
Yeah.
I think it's the second one. It might be the third. You start out and you're fighting him and he has like a mullet but still bald on top. It's like really bad.
So bad. Because he had like a stupid little curl last time.
Yeah, he's like the tutorial guy.
Okay. Well, his voice is going to change each time dependent on whatever his hair looks like.
His whole
so-
personality is dependent on his hair. It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. With its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior.
Very good. Have a cookie.
Oh.
The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal.
There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this. Yes, I recall the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
Looks like a tail from the elephant.
And what, pray tell, is that? It appears to be a little singed, rather.
It's the tail, Your Honor. The tail of a poor victim of the explosion.
This is incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tail?
Your Honor, you're stupid. It's so very close, but no, it belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me.
Phony Fanty?
I-
Oh, like elephant Fanty. I was like, what? What?
That's so stupid.
It's dumb. He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trunked up.
That's so wrong on so many levels.
The Phony Fanty's tail's made of vinyl cloth. And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints.
Can you get fingerprints off of
What?
fabric?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the fabric. Because, like, leather you could probably do
Yeah.
really easy. But if it's too fibrous, it would be, like,
It wouldn't really...
wouldn't hold on.
Yeah, the oils wouldn't be kind of funky.
Yeah. I don't know.
The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed.
I feel like this game gives us, like, occasionally we, like, learn something.
Yeah, we're like,
Like, can you...
can you do this? And we look it up and it's like, oh, you
It's
can.
like, oh, like how it's illegal to gamble in Japan, even though people
Japan.
gamble constantly in
Yep.
Japan.
Including the judge, but also not the judge. He would not.
Oh,
admit
no,
to
he
it.
would never
He
gamble.
would never admit to it.
It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb.
Hmm. Oh, punch yourself with her own pigtails.
Pigtails.
Pigtail balls.
Braid balls.
Pig balls.
Braided balls.
Braided balls. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it? That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence. Phony Fanty tail added to the court record. Was it started? Defendant's fingerprints were found on it. But that could have been like it exploded and then she just like picked it up and was like, "What's
Yeah.
this?"
She wanted it for her trash coat.
One day I'm gonna be in court and they're gonna be like, "Your fingerprints were on this." I'll be like, "I just wanted,
I just
wanted
wanted
some
it
garbage.
for some trash, okay?
It was cool." Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand.
Her pulling on her hair is stressing me out.
How about you, Mr. Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence?
Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I better come up with something for Junie's sake.
If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling, if you prefer. Prefer.
No, I have to say something fast. What was that? Looks like she got hit with something. Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times?
Just have your robot.
Yeah, I
speak
was about to
for
say
you.
your stupid. Oh,
Oh, she's having trauma
some
flashbacks.
flashbacks. I thought I overcame this already.
I thought I already went past this
Maybe I'm
drama.
still not ready to stand in court.
I thought you got
Oh.
over this. Your dad's death was 2 months ago.
Bro, the random animation is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Blood. Oh.
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 She wears that earring.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say the
necklace's
moon.
earring now. Oh, somebody got murdered with a katana.
Katana.
Oh, and she had to testify in court.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. The lawyers are terrifying.
So much is happening. Like, why can't we just keep the normal 2D? The 3D's really
As you
disturbing.
can see, there is no room for debate.
That's what he sounds like.
Did you want me to do that voice instead? That was bad.
As you can see.
Ooh, Phoenix. Look at him.
Look at him. Look at the baby.
Oh, why can't it all look like that? Ugh.
It's so ugly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh well.
It's you.
Goes from being so pretty to so
It's-
ugly.
The thing that's worse is like this character. I'm like, okay, like I haven't seen her really before, so it's like I can
it's
get
like,
used to
that's
her.
Fine. But the
But
second
Apollo
they show the,
and
like,
Phoenix
and the judge.
and the judge, where we're like, we know these characters, and now they're like,
like,
"Ugh."
what are they doing with their face?
It's fine.
Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place.
Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a really tough time on my own.
Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now let's get things turned around.
You got it, boss.
That was a scary smile.
Ho ho ho! I'm Santa.
Oh,
Look who showed up out of the blue.
Santa Claus!
If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me. Really
Your Honor,
breaking that
Mr.
table.
Payne has called for an early ruling, but I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated.
It might be the 3D style, but I feel like he has like a little bit more like under eye wrinklies.
Yeah.
And I like that.
He's older.
He looks a little crusty. Make sure that's not just schmutz on my screen.
Could just be your screen.
No, he's got like a little. Yeah.
How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated?
Why are my hands so pale compared to my face?
That is a fair point. Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. I got the wrong color of foundation.
You're absolutely right. Your spray tan is a little off. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne.
None at all, Your Honor. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself.
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was
I thought she would have gotten over that by now.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
yesterday.
It's been a long time. Look at these people in the background, just like.
Just staring.
Also, they're all the same
Yep.
people.
They just moved them around.
They're all wearing the same sweaters.
outfits.
It was
So great.
understandably very traumatic for her.
Poor thing. And here she is back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor.
It makes me so happy having Phoenix back. Like, I'm just, after all he went through.
If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission. You get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us.
It's just scary.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about this.
Sorry about this, blows up the courtroom.
Sorry about this, everyone. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
I thought you said Phoenix, right?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, right?
Phoenix Wright.
Oops, we've met before.
It's been a while, Mr. Payne, but you know me. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am gasping pain.
Gasp in pain.
I'm
gasping in pain.
That's so stupid.
I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival.
Oh.
Oh, so he's a brother. So it's not the same
Winston
dude.
So
But
it's not the same.
It's like Gavin and...
Yeah, but he's even more the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he died. What if Winston died?
Maybe he did. Oh, what? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing?
Ooh, look at his face.
Ugh, I don't like it. You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. Oh, looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor.
Well, it's good that you did a different voice, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. The prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
We need a gavel.
Ah.
Why
Oh.
are you holding it like that?
This is 100% the bad guy. He's got his face covered. He's the goggle man.
Yeah.
He's gotta be.
I'm holding my phone.
Well, it's a good thing I was him, because now you're Phoenix. That way we'll both have 2 voices.
That's true.
Well, I'll have 3, but the judge doesn't count.
Who witness something?
Like, he's the bomber. Witness. Name Ted Tonate?
Tedonate.
Oh, like detonate.
Yeah.
Detonate. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist.
Is he speaking or is his...
Oh, it's like robot
he's got
wrist.
the-
Like, what's his name? The
Yeah.
scientist man.
What a strange robotic voice.
What a strange robotic boy you have. Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking.
Okay.
He sounds exactly like a robot. Can you speak in a normal manner? I can.
He can?
But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. I feel like it's more inefficient to type, personally.
100%.
Energy expenditure, speaking, typing, understand.
Okay.
What an odd witness.
Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb for that trial when he was there when it went off.
Yeah, like he's 100% the bombing.
Oh, yeah. The bombing.
Being a bomb squad
The bombing
specialist,
man.
do you have any relation to the victim? Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. He also found the body?
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Sussy.
That's very
Shocked.
suspicious.
I was the first one at the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well, the court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony.
Tonate.
Tonate. But at the very least, show the court some respect and move that face guard, witness.
Oh,
Ah.
there he is. 3D glass
Heavens
goggle
to
man.
Betsy. He's so horrifying.
He's so
I feel
scared.
like the judge should be like, actually, never mind. Put that back down.
Snap it back over. I don't want to look at you, please.
It's horrible. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, when then transported here as evidence.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb timer was counting down. How did you see it?
His freaky seeing glasses.
Yeah, but it was in a stuffy.
He's got X-ray vision.
That's dumb.
So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on. That's you.
Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. Connecting wires, switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright. These little squints.
Smug little thing.
I guess this makes you the blue monkey in the barrel of fun, boss.
I'd like to now begin my cross-examination. Huh? Oh!
The hell? Mr.
Okay.
Tonate, what is that? HH3000, aka a bomb.
I brought a bomb!
A bomb? That's
bomb.
you. Why did I take Phoenix's voice?
Great googly moogly. Yarg!
Mr. Tonate, I demand that you disarm this instant. Disassembly complete.
Okay.
I hate him.
I don't like him. He's weird.
Hmm.
And not in a fun way.
5.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds short of my personal best. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know. This is an exact replica of the HH-3000. Jeez. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure. An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like. I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions 10 inches, right? By 10 inches.
Yeah.
By 10 inches.
By 10 inches.
Weight 12 pounds. A perfect replication. The bomb does appear to have a very good copy indeed. That's a heavy bomb.
Yeah, it is.
That's heavier than my cat.
That's pretty hefty.
Yeah. I just weighed him the other day. That's the only reason I'd know. Because I had to weigh him for a vet thing.
Oh. Poor guy.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling writing setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it. Witness that is enough. There is no need to replicate anything here. Bomb updated to the
Especially
courtroom.
not a bomb.
Yeah, let's not perfectly replicate bombs.
Let's not bring the bomb back in here, please.
Now if the defense would begin their cross-examination.
Cross-examination.
Where is Miss Sykes gone to?
She passed out. Athena, you can come out now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work.
I guess you were pretty scared, huh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
She was about to bolt.
Hey, put a sock in it, widget.
Sigh. As transparent as ever.
Why is Widget, like, indispensable? He's done nothing but cause problems.
I don't know. He's probably going to be able to tell if someone's lying.
It's gotta be something.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Where were we?
We were at the cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examination, of course.
She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's all right. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine or help her focus.
We're gonna be fine.
Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine. She's got this.
I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press Y when the option to consult with me appears. I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is.
Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind. All right, it's cross-examination time.
Yeah.
Here we go with creepy Mr.
He's horrible.
Freaky Man. Ugh.
When the bomb went off.
When the bomb went off.
Okay, originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name. Blah, blah, blah. Timer or with a remote. Watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer. See, this is... I feel like this is sussy.
Yeah.
How do I...
Hold it!
Ah. Hold it!
You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes. I'd hardly think a timer as small as the one on the bomb could be seen from the gallery.
These goggles help me see very small things clearly from very far away. I could see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie.
Okay. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass?
I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing those goggles.
I'm not so sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me.
I don't think I follow.
The bomb was completely hidden inside the stuffed animal.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah.
So well concealed, in fact, that it didn't even look like a bomb at all.
So you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tonati's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant.
Remember that you'll open the court record when you go to present something. If you find evidence that conflicts with the testimony, press Y with it. Why is she teaching us? She's our student.
She's the one that's supposed to be being the one that's taught.
Yeah. Let's see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So I think the state it was in at the time would be pretty important. That's you.
Oh, that's me. I forgot.
Yep.
A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal. Huh.
I mean, you're not used to reading the blue from
Yeah,
last time.
That'll take a little bit of
Throw you off.
little time.
Policeman. Disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. I guess we'll just press on everything.
Yeah. You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed?
It might have had a couple arms because it was an elephant. Absolutely. I can disarm anything. In a flash.
That looks more like dismantle than disarm.
I was
to me.
about to say that. I was
Yeah.
like, you're just taking it apart.
Yeah, you can easily put it back together. It's still got all the pieces.
Oh, pardon me. I forgot what his regular voice was. I'm just going to talk like the robot for all of it.
Let's see. Is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb?
Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that. I've never seen rudimentary
They say
spelled out.
to err is human. Although the jury is still out on this guy. You must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was originally confirmed.
Officially.
Officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. Could you talk about the bomb in a little more detail to the court, Mr. Tonati?
Tonutty?
Tonutties.
Tonut. Certainly. Bomb name, timer, or with remote. See, that's what also was throwing me off. Like, if it was disarmed, it could have been remotely
Oh, yeah.
bombed.
What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb?
Dimensions 10 by 10 by 10, weight of 12 pounds. This information is also written on the photograph. Ah, yes, here it is on the back. According to this, the case is made out of alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. Goodness. Certainly sounds like one thick and very heavy bit of metal. I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, it'd be hopping. I'd be hopping for the nearest exit.
Oh, no, Phoenix.
Very.
Very well, I believe the court has heard enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tenate, were you keeping an eye on the bomb? Where were you watching from? I was watching.
Why were you in the gallery?
Oh, you know what? Okay, I've been watching a lot of, like, cozy crime shows, so don't blame me if I'm being dumb.
Cozy crime shows,
Monk.
Not only murders. That one's also cozy
Monk
sometimes.
and the British one that my mom's been watching.
Midsummer Murders?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm thinking is that he killed the girl first and then used the bomb as a way to be like, oh, the bomb killed her.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Could see that.
I don't know.
It's suspicious regardless.
We know he's a murderer.
Oh, yeah.
My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things.
Then why did you bring it into the courtroom again?
Because it was evidence. Oh, how admirably responsible of you. A model to be emulated. I practice disarming bombs every day. Oh, stop.
It's my favorite pastime.
I practice assembling them too.
Oh,
You're insane.
okay. The disarming part I get, but assembling them?
That makes you extra suspicious. Well, I'll have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself. I see, but do you ever practice having evidence presented to you? Presented to me? What? No, Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you? Professional. That does it. I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day. You better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Look how angry the little
Not
robot
worth
is.
either of our time.
So, Mr. Tenat, what did you witness from the gallery?
I don't know. Saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
Okay, I think we need to present. Hidden in a stuffed animal, yeah. Present!
Objection!
Objection! You say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right?
Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
And I say that you are clearly lying.
Look at that evil face.
You're lying.
Like, Phoenix is always a little froggy, but in the 3D, he's extra froggy.
Yeah, he's a little weird.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal.
I'm stupid.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie doops.
Mr. Toenuts, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
I just love the like microaggression of being like
Phoenix, I
mispronouncing
feel
his
like
name.
people that he doesn't like, he's just gonna mispronounce their name
Just, like,
differently
slightly.
each time. That's what I'm gonna do if I'm Phoenix. I'm gonna like
I like that.
mispronounce the stupid
That's good.
people's names.
Oh, I don't know what he said.
Just like he was typing too fast.
Yeah. Keyboard smash.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how could you explain this? Well, I...
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena, I'm the best. When you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
Secret.
A secret.
I'm pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Toenuts?
Well, let me see. Oh, no, there must be some mistake.
I like that he's typing
Yeah,
Oh, yes, of course. I remember now.
Can you imagine the dude in the last game? The one with the journalist?
Oh.
Imagine him in 3D. How horrifying that would be.
Oh, I hope we never see him. I hope we never see him ever again. He was the worst.
The worst.
And in 3D, he would be even more horrific.
Awful.
The sound I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps
Then
softly.
how would you know what the time is?
I mean, he didn't really know. He just was like, "Hey, everyone, get out! There's a bomb!"
Yeah.
So,
Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of bomb counting down.
a beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside a stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Objection!
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work.
It's my favorite pastime.
I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it.
I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now?
Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I did not hear a bomb's timer?
Stop this animation.
It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know.
Now he's just showing off. You keep asserting that sound was too tiny to hear, but the only thing tiny here is just kidding.
Wiener.
Is I wasn't gonna
Just
say
finish
it, but
that thought for you.
You said it. You said it for me. Is your skill as a lawyer. Being mistrustful is not an attractive quality, you know. And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you? Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tonate did not hear the sound. Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect.
Yeah, he's sussy. Sussy baka.
But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
Slap. If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that the person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when the deactivated arm... when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Deactivated
But
arm.
he said that he didn't know the lady who died.
I thought he said he did.
No, he's like, I don't know everyone in law enforcement. Like he's being a weenie about it.
Okay.
But he met her. They helped move stuff.
We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Oh,
It's
that's
you.
Pain.
Yep.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already there at that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch.
Yes, the switch that controlled the bomb remotely. Duh.
Duh.
It has been missing ever since the incident. That means nothing. You're just like, they're just being like, she did it because the thing disappeared. And it's like,
Because it's gone and she was in the building.
she was
So
there.
it was her.
Could have been a lawyer. I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the time.
Objection!
I love his voice.
How can you assert so
Objection!
unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
Ew.
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Tenate could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? L10015R.
100.
Loser. L is for loser. This is my identification number. Goodness. And I have the only key that can open the case.
Oh, I gotta show you.
What?
I have to show you this license plate.
Shardy or Shart 1.
I think it's Shark 1.
Here, wait. Can we put it up at the camp? Wait. I want to show the
I'll
people.
turn up the brightness so we'll maybe see.
That's a real license.
I saw that yesterday, and I don't know why.
That's
this made me think
awesome.
of
I
it.
love
was
that.
Like, that's terrible and great.
Added to the court record. That's you.
Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. I think you need to. Is the screen on, or is it just us right now? They can't see the terrible 3D.
Whoops.
There we go. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch.
And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her.
That's not how law works. Also, thank you for noticing that, because that would have been really dumb for like 20 minutes.
You're welcome. I was like, that looks different.
Like, wait, something's off.
But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled a bomb.
I need to fix this. Sorry, really quick. I'm gonna just.
You can put us in the top corner
Where?
instead.
Yeah, I might put us up here. Because I just realized that it's covering some of the words.
I mean, we're reading it, but yeah.
That's fine.
I know there was one point where it looked like it said a bad word instead.
Really? That's awesome.
Ah, that tail.
Tail? Oh, the lion.
The
or the
lion tail thing.
elephant tail. 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 seconds.
This is the seconds.
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 Hello.
He does look like he's
He's
dabbing,
doing like a
but he's not.
doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh card thing. Where he's like, meh. He's like cool. Kind of. He's a bomb disposal guy.
What's he looking through?
Goggles,
Binocular
stupid
goggles.
goggles. They're just like this. This is what the games are like. They're wild. The character design is off the
They're
hook.
so dumb.
The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes.
Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
It appears we have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
She never testified.
Oh yeah, she didn't. She was just there, and then
She was just
like,
upset.
coughing, and
Yeah.
then she left.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright.
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
I can read your feelings, you know, boss.
Okay. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh?
Don't worry. I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again,
I'm gonna kick
they'll pay.
Guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry. I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her. I'll bomb this place.
That dude has all the makings of one in his hand.
Yeah.
I'll just take them.
How hard could it be?
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it?
Mr. Wright, is it?
Oh, Mr. Wright, is it? Yeah.
Me? Yes. What do you want?
Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do what you think you do. Do you think you can handle it?
Are you up for the job?
I look forward to seeing you try.
He's so scary looking.
He is scary.
This guy's hiding something. I just know it.
He's evil.
He's skeevy.
Now, if you will excuse me,
Vanishes.
I have to poop.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I've had to poop this whole time. Bailiff, please.
That's really why he was just using his typing thing.
Because he's like, if I talk, I'm
I'm just gonna be like,
I want to poop. Please go to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Oh no.
Stress.
She's stressed.
I'm just like looking at these background people. They fascinate me.
They're so freaky.
Junie.
Hi, Thina.
She looks even worse off than before.
Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you.
Thanks, Thina. And I'll do my best, too.
Switching between those two is the hardest, I think. You blew up the courtroom because you bear
Between
resentment
Elvis
against
and girl.
I guess the quote's correct.
No, of course not.
What was that you saying? I can barely hear you. Speak up.
I'm old.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary.
He's super not scary.
He's creepy looking. What an impudent
Impudent.
little girl.
Impotent.
Impotent. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth. This is getting ugly. You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't that right?
Stop doing that. Mr. Wright, can I go to the give the prosecutor a smack?
Yes. What? Of course you can't.
You cannot.
Do we
I
have
cannot
to
advise
review Courtroom
you.
Manners 101 again? Because I failed it the first 3 times I took that class, okay?
We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily.
I haven't forgotten about how he treated you.
Don't worry about me. Just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very
Her
scared.
heart is crying out. Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing.
So is her power hearing?
Probably. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Wood's heart.
All right. Why does Phoenix always have like super powered assistants? I don't get it.
He just collects them.
He really does.
He's like, you're now mine.
You're my child.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection! Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant. Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
But don't you know, Miss Your Honor, there's no more a gentleman in the world than I.
Ugh, as if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win.
Athena! Sniffle. Sniffle, sniffle.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know I attend a manners class every Saturday.
If you need a manners class every
9
week,
a.m.
you perhaps need to rethink your life.
Probably. I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I am a genteel man.
Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I demand my money back from the manners class if I were you.
I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but this is also really entertaining.
Do not care about this man. Mr. Payne, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
When the bomb went off.
When the bomb went off.
Why does that remind me of a musical? I don't think it's real, but it just like makes me think of that.
It's probably like remnant of like Hamilton, room where it happened.
Ah,
The room where it happened. So dumb.
goodness gracious. When the bomb went off.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off, And Rebels started falling. It fell on top of me.
Okay, that's her witness testimony.
Damn. Junie's clearly in pain, but being forced to recall the bombing like this. Oh, being forced. She can't even get her words out.
This isn't gonna work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yeah!
Yeah!
Yes, now that was the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart.
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared, I think she could collapse at any second.
Passes out. Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart.
That's insane.
That is. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. I guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use that analytical psychology you studied. And listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart.
Okay, boss, I'll give it a go.
That's so weird.
After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology.
I
great.
took a class.
Let's do this. She's always speaking other languages.
Maybe she took a language class.
All the languages?
So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right?
In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony. I can enter all that into widget, and use the mood matrix to analyze them. This is insane.
Yeah, it is. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna use this in court.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be admissible. These mood markers
I know
here.
because her heart told me.
Yeah, her heart said so.
Her heart
The
said
judge is like, good enough for me.
That's cool. I mean,
this judge,
he would accept it.
you never know. These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. Is she happy? When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up.
Angie.
When she feels angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react.
Distressed.
When she feels sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink. This is incredibly simple.
Surprised.
When she feels surprised or confused, the surprise marker will let us know.
So with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies? Talk about the wonders of technology.
Yep, now let's give it a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart.
Wow.
See here? That's what the noise looks like in the mood matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop.
Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Wood's true testimony.
I mean, to be fair, like, the last game was like, you can feel them lying through your bracelet.
You can just tell because the heartbeat or something, your bracelet helps you know.
We have no room
It's
to
like,
judge
what?
this. Technology.
Technology.
All that
Okay.
day, cough. Was watching from the gallery. Cough,
Cough,
cough.
cough.
Bomb
She
went
was
off.
surprised.
She was surprised.
I would be too.
And rubble started falling. On top of me.
She was happy.
What?
Did she want to die? Yes, this is the end.
I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now.
This power of Athena's is incredible. Sorry, I'm not used to it.
And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony.
What, already?
Tell Tommy, cough, cough. Look at this. When she says it falls on top, when it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting.
Huh. Well, look at that. That is odd.
Are you hydrating?
My lips, yeah, they're so sad.
It's dry here.
It's so dry here. I can feel it with every breath I take.
There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion,
Unexpected.
you'll first need to pinpoint it with LB.
LB it.
You'll need to LB it. And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers with A. Okay. Pinpoint. Wait.
What is the unexpected emotion?
Happy. Why can't I? How do I? Okay. I don't understand.
Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls a rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
I wanted to die. Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point, and I bet Junie will start to calm down.
So weird. Great. Let's hear what she has to say.
This is insane.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled, I tripped. And then rubble started falling on top of me. I really thought I was dead for. But it
Just then, just knits a whole sweater. Okay.
Dang, girl, speeding it.
Apollo came and rescued me.
Oh, she likes Apollo.
He's taken.
That's actually quite cute.
He's taken.
But her being like, I was happy even though I was going to die because he came and rescued me.
He's taken.
He had a boyfriend. Apollo?
You can't have him.
He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
That's why he got injured. I was wondering, I was like, how did he get injured? Everyone left.
He went back and dove over a person. He would.
Oh, he would. He's so dramatic.
So that's when he sustained those injuries.
How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage?
Apollo give you courage.
Do you like him?
Yes, Apollo is just like the sun.
Because his name is Apollo, you idiot. Really?
Strong and bright and warm.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Just talking about him makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis.
And other nature-related things.
Okay.
Goodness. And see, your coughing stopped all of a sudden.
Oh.
I mean,
you're right. Thank you, Thena.
50%.
Huh.
Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony.
That was Phoenix.
Sorry. Pretty neat, huh? Phoenix and Athena are the same length on the thing.
Yeah. So it's hard to...
It's hard. But there's still some noise left, meaning there still must be some discord in Junie's heart.
I guess we'll have to keep going then.
Let me put this new information and update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right?
When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint albeit.
You select it from the mood markers with A. Okay.
Okay.
If we can't find the reason for the discord in her heart, then we should be able to draw out even more new testimony out.
Info update.
Too slow to run.
I tried to run, but it was too slow. Oh, we got this is a whole new thing. So you gotta read it.
Oh, I do? I
guess.
thought she said it.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. The bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped. Then rubble started falling on me.
Oh, that's new. Thought I was done for.
And
Oh,
then
Apollo.
Look at him.
He's such a good boy.
but
look at
also sad.
His mouth. Oh. Okay.
She's happy and sad and surprised.
Surprised.
Because she's like, oh, Apollo's gonna get injured because of me.
Okay.
Sad?
Oh, probably because he got hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
I'm knitting him a love scarf
I
that's
was
forever
really
long.
happy.
He'll drown in it.
Oh my gosh. But was there also something you felt sad about at the same time?
Sad?
This is a weird testimony
Yeah,
thing
it
where it's
is.
like, but were you sad also?
How did that make you
And
feel?
she's like, how did you know?
Can you elaborate on your sad feelings?
Tell me about your sad.
The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness, too.
Oh, I think it's probably because of Bum Rap Riney.
What?
Bum Rap Riney. What do you know?
Oh, It's probably
something new.
it's probably another stuffed animal,
Yeah, probably.
and that's what the tail's from.
yeah, it's a rhino instead of an elephant.
Yeah, totally.
Her stuffed animal blew up. That's
All our food keeps blowing up.
Our food. That was stuck in my head yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like chicken.
Chicken. So funny.
All of our food keeps blowing up.
I'm hungry. I have a problem.
It's this game. I brought my stuffed animal Bum Rap Riney to watch the trial with me. Bum Rap Riney and Phony Fanty are brothers. Who knew that the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise? I had Bum Rap Riney with me when I was watching the trial. That is the stupidest name.
It's so dumb.
But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I'd lost him as I was running away. My poor Riney, a victim of that terrible bomb.
Why is it called Bum Rap Riney?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like on this poster.
That I just carry around.
Yep, same tail.
No more bum raps.
Why is the judge the devil elephant and then Apollo is a rhino? Slash
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
I don't know. I'm confused. Why does the rhino have like a paintbrush?
I don't know.
The metrics for this were not.
It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges.
Phony Fanty and Bum Rap Riney, huh? Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros?
Because they're cute. Mr. Wright, I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore.
Noise level gone.
She finally shut up.
So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony.
That's right. I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture.
Had the whole picture.
Had a whole. So do you think her new testimony will help?
Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena.
Lose.
So, Bum Rap Riney was in that courtroom when the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of the other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement. Tail.
Oh, yes.
Yep. So she was watching from the gallery, tried to run, was too slow.
Why is the rhino so upset? That's my question.
Because it was dealt injustice. And they're trying to fight injustice with these weird
Okay.
things.
It's a weird stuffed animal. Bomb went off. Startled trip. Rebel started falling.
Thought it was done for. Apollo came out of nowhere and saved her life.
Okay.
Like a good boy.
That's just complete testimony. Not bad, huh, Mr. Wright?
I should focus on the new statements Miss Woods made. The existence of Bum Rap Riney should turn things around in our favor. It changes the meaning of a certain piece of evidence we already have. All I have to do is present it. At the right statement.
Oh, it's because I... Okay.
Yep.
This one.
Objection!
Objection!
It's not quite an objection. It's more of like, look at this!
Hey!
Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you. But you can relax now. You are without a doubt innocent.
Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now?
Assertion.
Assertion.
My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't a phony Fanty. It was a Bum Rap Riney.
So
It was
stupid.
the tail of her beloved Bum Rap Riney. What nonsense is that? I can see they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters.
Characters.
An elephant and a rhino, they're as distinct as a lawyer defense and a prosecutor.
I like that that they're like, oh yeah, the rhino and the elephant are like, oh, to stop false evidence, and
False
it's literally
evidence, so they're
false
like-
evidence.
False evidence, yeah.
I like it.
But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law.
He looks so creepy right
Yeah,
there.
he does.
Even elephants and rhinos.
I'm scared if Clavier shows up.
Why?
Because he's going to look horrible.
Oh, because he looked so bad in the last one in 3D.
we had to watch that 3D concert
So many.
5
It's like
bazillion
ingrained
times.
in my
I do not
brain.
want to see him in this.
Ugh.
They won't do him justice.
Apollo justice. Even elephants and rhinos have similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example.
Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion.
Assertion.
My ass.
My ass is true.
If I may direct the course attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up. The
But-
tail.
Take that!
I get bum raps because a bum rap is like you've been like falsely.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Bum rap rhino.
It just didn't. Whatever. Well, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design of their tails is exactly the same.
The factory was cutting budgets, so. His hair.
His hair fell back. It's like flipped
It's
up.
so stupid.
So stupid.
Order in the court. As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bum Rap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated.
Unsubstantiated.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne?
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things around.
Right around.
Right.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close.
Today.
Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let us reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Hooray!
December 17th at
11:56.
10, 11.
10:11. 10:156.
That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the last moment. It's you.
Oh, true to form. Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
I'm here too.
Thank you for everything you're doing. You did great, Miss Woods.
That's
Oh.
Phoenix. I mean.
You really stuck it out.
It's like, you know, when you hear like a British person and you can't help but getting a little British.
I did that one of the times with my friend, and I was like, got all white, and I was like,
Wait. We have a friend who's married to a dude from England.
Did you do it to him?
I haven't done it directly to his face, but I've done it in the same room just because my like parrot brain will hear him say something and then I'll just do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. And you're like, oh dear.
And you're like, oh.
It's so funny. He wouldn't mind. He's like, he's nice.
It's true. He would
But,
think it was
like,
funny.
Yeah. I do that really brave at the end, just when we need you.
Needed
When
you?
we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around.
Well, you were the ones who gave me that courage, Thena.
Really? Thanks.
Thanks.
Who? To be honest,
Okay.
was I any help at all?
Of course. Without you, we wouldn't have never gotten out of that tight spot. We couldn't have read her heart.
Yeah, or whatever. That's
Whatever
good to
that
hear.
was.
I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm gonna give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner.
That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology, the ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through now.
Hey, where's Apollo anyway? The hospital?
Good question. I almost forgot about him. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
He's so mean to him.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, there's that kid, I guess.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in courtroom number 4.
I feel like
Yeah, he's just in the wreckage of
Yeah,
courtroom number
just
4
chilling.
for fun.
I feel like Phoenix is so supportive of girls, but like Apollo gets none of that.
Yeah, no, he's like, oh yeah, you're here too.
Oh right, I forgot about
Oh
you.
yeah,
Anyway, ladies,
you're Trucy's
He's just-
half brother.
he's
but,
such a girl
who are you
dad.
again?
you know.
Courtroom number 4. What could he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
When I came out of the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bumrap Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast.
He's looking.
He's such a good boy.
And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so he went to take a look together.
We went to take a look together.
I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be.
He is a delight. I don't
He's
know what
just
you're
a
talking
baby.
about. So we went looking for Riney together before you were called back into courtroom number 5?
Yes, I had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though.
With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing.
He's dead.
He's just walking and he's just passed out on the floor.
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
It's so slow. Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence?
Anyway, we better go and get him.
Good idea. Make sure he's not dead in that room.
You good, bro?
Hello?
It's only noon. It's lunchtime. I'm so hungry. Do you want to get sandwiches after this?
Sammy's?
Like a, what's the place? The one place?
Jimmy John's?
No. Jersey Mike's. Sammy's. The people in
Possibly.
there are always so angry, but their sandwiches are good. All right.
We'll see where we're at when we're done.
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today.
Hey, I did her voice pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, I know you're...
He's dead.
He's freaking dead.
No.
He's freaking dead.
Why are we leaving this boy alone?
Somebody whacked him in the back of the head.
Did he get freaking murdered? Or did he just fall
He
down?
probably just got knocked out.
Help our boy!
Apollo's dead. Black screen for too long.
Hello?
Hello?
To be continued.
We've only gone for an hour and a half. Do we want to keep
yeah,
going?
we can keep going. Oh my gosh. Save your progress? Hell yeah.
We need to make sure Apollo's not actually dead.
He's not dead. They wouldn't do that to us, would they?
They would.
They won't. No, they can't.
He comes back to life. They've got like some weird potion thing. She's like, I can read his heart.
can read his
He's
heart.
not dead yet.
It's still beating. Goodness
He needs
gracious.
us to take him to the hospital.
December 18th is a day later. Oh, but he's probably going to be in like a coma. And remember how he was like, I think I found something for your case. It's going to be something important.
He's gonna be in a coma.
Coma.
A coma. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start.
With a dead.
But given how things ended
pupil.
yesterday. Good morning.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Everyone's upset.
Hey, y'all traumatized enough? Mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise.
We saw our dead friend yesterday.
Hmm?
Oh, hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss?
Huh? The paper? That came out in left field.
Did you read it? Then you don't, or you didn't read it?
You didn't
You don't know the big news. Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains.
Okay. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena.
I don't. It might show up in the forest
They're
where
the
you
same
live,
thing
Junie.
now.
Yeah, fair, yeah. So you better watch out, okay?
Just keep showing her. She's just dotting.
You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice.
Justice.
She's so dumb. Huh?
Oh, poor Apollo. And it's all my fault. Tina.
Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry. Athena's stupid.
What we found yesterday?
Look at him. It makes me sad. My boy.
Was not Apollo's dead body, thank goodness. So he's
Okay.
not dead. That's good.
He's just bloody.
He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious.
People are always getting gonked.
Yeah.
Like constantly.
yeah.
Whack.
We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's got...
Blip,
It
blip,
looks
blip.
like he's going to pull through. But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Is Miss Woods all right, Athena?
Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on the sofa over there. We just couldn't draw her.
I guess she really... We don't know how to draw them lying down.
We don't know how to draw feet.
I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo.
Poor Junie. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom.
Oh, I guess I can see why she'd think that.
She's right.
By the way, how are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you alright?
Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock. And I'm all right. Butter.
But...
Oh, I'm hungry. Damn it. People who've studied analytical psychology are great at times like this. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions, too. That's not healthy. Somehow, that's you.
Somehow I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he?
Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. The doctor said it was probably due to that hit he took on the head.
Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels.
That was from one of
Did he
the
get
first
bonked in
game.
the head?
Yeah, he got bonked. And then it was like, I think that's I can't remember which game it is, but he gets bonked on the head and that's how they do like the tutorial. Because he's like, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how to do this. And everyone's like, you do this, stupid.
That's so
Like
funny.
it's literally how they tutorialize
so
it.
funny.
It's pretty good. But who in the world would do such a thing, Mr. Right?
Alright.
Just wait till I get my hands on that coward who hurt our Apollo.
Now, Athena, I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit I'm just as upset as you.
Okay, boss, you're right. Apollo's assailant can't wait until we have to dip Junie's name.
That's the spirit. Now let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts.
Earth to Mr. Right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, let's get ready to rumble.
You bet.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh.
With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right for Miss Wood's sake, and Apollo's too.
Poor Apollo.
He just got bonked.
He got bonked the day before and then yesterday.
He's had a rough week.
He's having a rough week.
Having a very rough week.
9:50 a.m.
Trucy's probably keeping him company in the hospital, let's be honest.
Just annoying the crap out of him.
Just like poking him.
Just like, hey, Apollo.
Like flicking
Hey,
his,
Apollo.
his little bang thing. Just like boing, 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 boing.
He's like, I want to sleep. And she's like, if you sleep, you'll never wake up.
You'll die. You can't fall asleep.
It's the most sibling thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
To be like, but if you go to sleep, you'll die. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is also ready, Your Honor.
Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am.
There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you were aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial.
Oh, and it could have been her. They're going to pin it on her.
Probably.
Because she was with him.
Because she was with him.
I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4.
Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up?
Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been, poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods.
He isn't going where I think he's going with this, is he? Yes, he is.
Look at him. He's
The
such a little
prosecution wishes
sleazy.
to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault. Justice's...
They really are so loud. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the incident under deliberation here... Wait. Incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial.
Nah, but I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4.
That's stupid.
This is the location of courtroom number 4, where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered.
We've marked him with a J for justice.
A for assailant.
Oh, for arm.
Oh, for arm. As you can see, it was quite close to it.
There's an arm? Whose arm is it?
To where Detective Alm's body was found.
Look at the little Apollo.
Oh my gosh, she's just like passed out. His arm's up.
Well, the question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice?
Why indeed? Why do you believe what do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing.
You mean you found some incriminating evidence?
Precisely, and so I surmise that the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice in the back of the head in order to silence it.
Objection!
Objection! Junie would never do such a
She
thing.
loves him.
She was devastated when she found Apollo hurt like that. Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts. That was it was an objection.
It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault,
This is sexist.
It is.
If Phoenix had objected, then the judge wouldn't be like, please control yourself.
The judge just sucks.
we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Very well. Mr. Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there?
It's not a
Although-
toupee, it's a comb over.
Considering our conversation yesterday,
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
I wonder what it was.
He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
The slowest sentence ever.
So slow. Maybe the two incidents really are related after all.
I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand. Again. There's only like 4 people.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
Friggin' inhaling the sunflower.
Her huffing the flower is
Woods.
so weird.
Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Well, Miss Woods, you went to the rooms of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not?
Can you
Yes, I did.
Can you, if you indict someone for a crime, even if it's like related, can you proclaim them guilty or not guilty during
Gilly.
guilty during the crime, or during like the deliberation of a different crime? Can it be like?
know.
Can it be stacked? I guess.
Can you stack like guiltiness?
Yeah, but during the trial, not like, because you can do like,
Well-
5 counts of assault and 3 counts of this, but like
Well,
while the trial's going, can you do that?
I don't know, because I would have thought that you would have needed to bring like everything forth at the beginning
Yeah.
and then go through and be like, oh,
I
they're
don't-
guilty of these two, but not this.
I don't know why I'm questioning this court system when none of it makes sense.
None of this court system makes sense, not even a little.
Oh, good, good. If you would then please testify about what happened at the court.
Witness
testimony.
testimony. Alone with Apollo.
Ooh, make Clavier jealous.
Oh.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom rooms together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
So Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man.
Boy.
I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature. That's rude.
I thought he was only good at being loud and
Yeah,
obnoxious.
He was loud and that was it. He's short and stinky. He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo could be really nice too.
I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing kind of something. I think.
Oh ho, new evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence while he was called away.
Objection!
Objection. Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents.
But why would she bonk him if he's defending her? Like, it's not like he would present.
Prosecution always is like that. They're like, well, what about this?
But
And you're
like, he wouldn't
"But
necessarily
why?"
like present evidence against her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Meh.
Meh. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him.
That's stupid.
She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence.
No, I never.
Objection!
Objection! Miss Woods repaid Miss Justice's kindness with violence. We found the proof of her foul deed there in the courtroom ruins.
What?
No, you didn't. You liar.
There was no Woods written with his finger. What the heck? What on earth?
Is Apollo right-handed?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be important.
I said that.
Sorry.
Do you see it there in front of Mr. Justice's right hand?
I was thinking really hard about this.
I think he is right-handed.
Oh, it is the message he left us.
Witness. Witness me.
Why would he write it in his blood?
It's written in blood. Maybe he thought he was gonna die, so he took it from his own head to be like, she
I'm gonna
did it.
die. I'm gonna write her name.
I think that's the implication. I mean, it's like tap in.
Don't bring that
Spoiler
up.
alert.
That's sad.
Why isn't that?
That's sad. I mean, that's only a spoiler alert if you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
They'll be sad.
That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters.
What?
Did you know that Mr. Justice
I
couldn't
submit
spell?
that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted.
What's her name again?
Miss something Woods.
Juniper.
Juniper.
Because I was gonna say, what if her first name was shorter than Woods? Why would you write her last name?
He doesn't know her first name. He wasn't paying attention. He just knew it was Miss Woods.
He called her Juniper.
It's like I
remember?
couldn't just call her Ms.
Ms. Missy.
No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name?
Mr. Wright! The nerve of him leaving that message. Why would he do this?
Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. When we discovered Apollo yesterday, there was nothing there. Apollo.
No!
She just screams.
Honestly, Athena's me. Everyone's like, let's calm down, and I'm like, let's kill him.
We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area.
Corona'd.
They corona'd the area. After that, they were in courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police.
Wait, didn't he say they took him to the hospital?
I thought that he said they took him to the hospital.
Hmm.
Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Alone with Apollo. Okay. During the trial, blah, 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 overcome by a fit of coughing.
Yes, she was.
That's
Apollo
totally
stayed
true.
with her.
We went to the
Yes.
courtroom, and I was called
Called
back.
Yes, she was.
Apollo insisted on staying behind in the courtroom number 4. Swear I didn't attack him.
Hold it!
I guess we'll just press. I don't think we have anything.
I'd better not ask her about Apollo. I know. I'll use some small talk here to get her to relax a bit. Do you have any hobbies, Miss Woods?
Hobbies? Oh, well, I love growing vegetables in my gardening and crocheting stuff when I'm stressed. And I love to knit. I love sewing too. I made this outfit myself.
That wasn't crocheting, that was knitting.
I know. I said that.
There were 2 needles. Keep it up, Mr. Wright. It's working. No, ask her if she has a crush on anyone.
You don't know this yet, but Apollo doesn't like girls.
Apollo's gay, okay?
So, is there anyone in particular you like right now?
This is so weird. Objection.
And Mr. Wright, is that question even remotely related to this case?
How dare you try to out him?
To this case? Not really.
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking questions unrelated to the case at hand.
Sorry, Your Honor. -1 to brownie points.
Brownies.
Ms. Woods, please continue with your testimony. I believe you were telling the court about your attack of Mr. Justice.
Mr. Justice?
Mr. Justice.
I swear I didn't attack him.
I didn't attack him, it wasn't me.
Oh, whoops. Look, it's obvious that Junie didn't attack Apollo. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Right, I agree. They must have gone to look for Bum Rap Riney together. Why did they need to find it so badly that they'd go to all that trouble?
Because Apollo didn't know that we'd already talked about Bum Rap Riney, so he probably was like, oh, I can find him and see if the tail is missing.
Yep.
Like, he's smart.
Yep.
He's a smart little bugger.
I better try to find out more.
Okay. Overcome with coughing.
Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods?
Yes.
Mr. Wright, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
But that barely even qualified as a quasi-question.
Let's help her relax with a little small talk before we dive into our cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff.
I can't do that. Her crushes, really? I don't know about this.
I mean, that was the problem is we pressed on something later,
Oh,
so
okay.
I didn't realize it was a joke.
Oh.
Hold it!
Hold it.
Hold it.
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
We went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing.
My
Your
drugs.
medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
I dropped it in the heat of the moment yesterday when everything blew up.
Do you carry everything in your hands? My goodness.
She carries it in those balls in her hair. They're little pockets.
Hairballs.
Bum Rap Riney, he was keeping my medicine safe for me.
Oh, he's
Oh.
like a little pocket.
Zip.
Here's a little compartment that I can put things in, you see.
And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted.
I'd put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bum Rap Riney. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for it. There was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there.
That seems important.
Yeah, it does.
There's no rubble by the witness stand.
And started looking for my Riney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me in spite of all his injuries. Apollo's so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest.
My goodness.
The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. Oh, wait a second. That's so dumb.
It's so stupid. Is that why you went to the ruin? So that's why you went to the ruins, I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Okay.
Looking for Bum Rap Riney near the witness stand.
Hold it!
Jeez.
The area around the witness stand, are you sure about that?
That would mean that the girl, the detective Arms, she was the witness. So there's no way the rubble would have fallen on her.
Yeah. That's true.
So someone bonked her after.
Someone bonked her after the fact.
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No, of course not. I was just testing my hearing. Must not upset her.
Yes, I'm sure that's where we searched first.
Okay. Okay. Can I present anything? Impact with a flat object. Diagram of the courtroom.
Woods.
Oh yeah, look at the witness stand.
No rebel.
Absolutely nothing. And the lady was over... Wait.
It doesn't show where she was.
She was over here though, like in that corner.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He's dead! Is there anything we can like... No, I can't click anything.
We don't have any evidence. Call back to the courtroom. I don't think I did this one.
Hold it!
Hold it.
That was when you were called to the stand after Mr. Tonate's testimony, right?
Tonates.
Tonate.
Yes, the bailiff came to courtroom number 4 and brought me back to this courtroom.
What about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you or did he stay behind?
I already said that in my freaking
You
testimony.
said that. Were you not listening to me?
She insisted on staying behind.
Hold it!
Hold it.
So you think Mr. Justice is kind?
You're wrong.
He's short.
Yes, very kind. He
You can't
rescued
be kind
me.
if you're short.
He's like the sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel strong too.
The only adjectives I associate with the sun are sweltering and oppressive.
Hard agree, Phoenix. He gets it.
He does. He knows.
He knows.
Then Apollo got hurt, and it's all my fault.
Junie, Apollo's gonna be fine. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky.
You really think he'll be fine?
But the sun does go down at night.
That's an evil thing to say.
Yeah, it does. Did you hit him in the head, Mr.
My
Payne?
goodness.
Then that means Apollo could.
Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry. Hey, you wiener. So Apollo's trying to help Juniper. Who knew that Apollo could be such a sweetheart?
Must have been pretty hard on him, too, with all that rubble everywhere.
Now that I think about it, there's something odd about what Apollo was able to do.
You know, considering what Miss Wood said just now, I think you're right. That courtroom was in a very unusual state, after all. Which leaves the million-dollar question, what would explain this contradiction? Anyway, let's see what happens when I present what I suspect is our answer.
I sneeze.
Watermelon.
I hate you. It did. Went to the courtroom rooms. There was no rubble. There has to be something we need to present here.
I mean, I guess you could show the...
He's so far away from it. Like, he couldn't have reached, you know? He's short.
He's short.
He's little.
Just a little guy.
Bomb dimensions. I don't know. Okay, it has to be here. And I think the only thing we can present is this.
Go ahead and present it. We'll see. You save it first if you really want to.
Oh, I should save. You're right. Save. Okay. Present.
Objection!
I don't know how, but it seems like the correct thing.
So he started his search with the witness stand, you say?
That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave. And strong.
But that's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that.
But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind, too.
It's like, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo.
You just figured that out?
What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
I want to know, does his old hair have the little, like, frontispiece?
He got that from Apollo.
Phoenix. Right. Sorry, I'm looking him up. I can't spell.
But I shall think that anyone can be brave and kind as they want to be, Mr. White.
He doesn't. His younger self doesn't have the little
bloop.
little dangle.
I like his dangle.
It's cute.
True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram.
Sorry.
With the courtroom in this state, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand? No, you're fine.
What do you mean? It's right there.
Oh,
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
Oh, does the tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Irk.
Great, now I'm not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know.
That's the whole thing with being a lawyer.
Yeah, it is. Make a mountain out of a molehill.
That's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
I call slander, Your Honor.
So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy just from this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of this crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more.
Ah.
Here it is, a little more pulled-back version. The photo I presented before.
I like how they had to take photos of him before they could,
Yeah, they're like,
pick him
oh,
up.
look, he's dying. We'll just leave him here for a minute.
The bomb card is blocking the witness stand.
Oh.
Paul's assault photo updated. His bandages just like
What's that
flying
hunk
off.
of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in the photo Mr. Tonate's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem?
Ah, yes, that transport case was there in the courtroom before when the bomb went off. Must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized. Its position. It's different from before.
Its position? The position of what?
Your mom. Sorry.
Your mother.
Your mother.
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
Yes, when Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the cases in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
Case.
As I recall, it was more to the right.
So it was over woods.
Oh.
In that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack. Who cares where the transport case was? Where?
What
difference does it
That's
make?
all, folks.
That's all, folks.
I love how Payne's whole defense is like, well, does it even matter?
Does this even matter, you guys? Do we even need to talk about this?
That has nothing to do with what we were talking about. That's what he said.
No. Where the transport case has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
What's that noise?
What's this?
Oh, the chair.
It's the chair.
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you knew where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. All right, I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack.
Here. Present.
Take that.
Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's...
I ain't gonna see the
His little hair flap, so funny.
Miss Woods was there when the transport case... Was this where the transport case was when you saw it?
Yes, that's where it was.
Do you have any other proof?
Thank you, Miss Woods.
Other than
I'm
the
sure
woman
the
being
court
accused?
has noted an interesting fact about this position.
The transport case covers up the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault.
Also, whenever... I mean, like... She said that one of the bailiffs came in and was like, hey, it's time for you to come back. Would he have not seen the body on the ground? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems
the whole...
pretty relevant.
Bailiff is a witness.
Yeah.
Then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Nah.
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that this case was in a different position? She's obviously lying.
I agree. There's no evidence.
The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proof more than Miss Woods' testimony alone.
What? Where is this proof you're talking about?
It's right here in the crime photo.
Oh, the wheel marks.
Yep.
Got it. I'm curious to see the proof. What in the photo indicates the transport case was moved after the assault?
The wheel marks.
The wheels. How do I... Oh, present.
Take that!
All the proof you'll need, Your Honor, is right here.
Oh, I clicked the wrong area. Damn it!
Afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Random says without a doubt, which means you're just talking wild, talking out of your
sure
butt.
Good. I bet you can also tell how I'm about to feel in a few seconds too.
You earned yourself a penalty.
Penalty.
Better take another good look. Dude, I clicked the thing.
You did.
Okay. So I guess I have to do, like, this one?
I thought that's the one you did.
No, I did it on the... What?
No.
Okay.
Do the front left.
Whoops.
Maybe you should save.
No. Maybe. So like here? Because also this proves
Yeah.
that he was there already.
Yeah.
Take that!
Okay.
That
was dumb.
That was so stupid. Have to specifically show the mark.
Exactly,
Bandage.
yeah.
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
I see it, but what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. Hooah! Just as Miss Wood said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. No!
No! You did it, boss! It was a real nail biter, but you pulled it off.
Yep, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Order in this court. Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
Aw, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that.
Boss, I'm
Take
taking a
that.
definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you.
Good.
He deserves it.
He does. He had a rough 7 years.
He really did. And even before that, you don't even know why. He's having a rough life.
He's had a rough life.
Okay. I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Huh?
What?
Oh. Well.
He doesn't have to prove that. He just has to
No.
prove that he didn't.
So dumb. Looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station. Well. I heard a lot about this.
Like, you can't proclaim her guilty now.
Mm-mm.
So what's it matter?
So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin. Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a two-bit con man. He
Yes,
is.
He's a little bit of a con
Just
man.
a little bit of a two-bit.
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence. Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster.
Buster? What now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this.
Slow zoom.
Slow zoom in on the pink tie.
Pink
I have to dig my way out of the truth somehow.
Pink Toner Club.
I wanna keep on dancing. He has a pink tie because it's the Edgeworth's color.
Is it?
Kind of.
Oh.
It's like kind of reddish, but not as red as Apollo.
Who could have written that message in blood?
Someone else. Wait, the culprit? Yeah.
Yeah. Paul didn't leave that bloody writing.
Maybe it was Apollo's attacker who wrote it and made it look like Apollo did it? That's the only logical explanation,
Yeah.
guys.
That seems like the most reasonable explanation.
But wait a minute. I just realized something, boss.
What is it?
Look at the amount of blood in the photo. It doesn't look like Apollo bled very much.
Yeah, that's a fair
Oh,
point.
that's disturbing.
Also, it's cut off. It's not just woods.
Oh, yeah, it's wood something. You're right. I didn't notice that. You absolute genius. I wonder if it's even possible to write out woods with just this much. Maybe? Maybe the detective arms lady did it. With her arm.
With their arm. Hey, you're right. Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might be a factor in why you survived the assault.
And since there was so little blood, that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh?
I guess so. But if it wasn't his attacker, then who else could it have been?
Who else could it have been?
Who could have written that message in blood? Someone else, I guess.
I guess.
If it wasn't Apollo, who could have left a bloody message?
I'm assuming this chick, because who else? Because she
Yeah.
bled a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to... Oh, I can't... Wait. Oh, I can't look. I wanted to see if, the photo of her dad had, like, blood on her finger.
She's got a lot of blood on her head.
Take that!
Present! But if she wrote it, you know?
That's true.
If she poked her head and then... It's so funny, the idea of writing with your own blood.
To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this, but I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene.
A person who shed blood? You don't mean...
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace's arm who left behind the message in blood.
What? What? Detective Arm? I wanted to look at the court record really quick. Oh, it doesn't show
can't see
her
her
other
hand.
hand.
She definitely has a lot of blood.
Lot of blood. Are you sure you know what you're doing here?
Not really.
Objection!
Objection.
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left a message to throw people off, it might have made sense.
At first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message.
Oh
I see. Even the photo makes it clear there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters. I mean, maybe it was just from one of his other wounds.
It could have been so many things.
He got all munched. And Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very extensively in that case.
But why would Detective Arm write defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever.
And I didn't even know the lady was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. They had never even met each other.
That's very true. Well then, let's see. Then maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning?
Not what it appears to be? Maybe the message was not intended to be woods.
Coming from you, that's quite a bold statement, Mr. Wright. You wish to assert that this bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor. Or something I pulled out of a wormhole. It could turn out to be true, right?
Objection!
Pulled it right out of my butthole.
Huh. Clearly says woods, as anyone can plainly see. What other meaning could it possibly have?
Objection!
Objection!
Candace's arm was a detective. Maybe woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I didn't think of that.
You might have tricked Your Honor.
His honor.
You might have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying the weekends, as you might have already guessed.
You're dumb.
And there is no such radio code as woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright.
Is that a fact?
Don't look at me. I know as much as you do about police codes. Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if they can't substantiate it with anything, then I must end things here.
No, please wait, Your Honor.
Very well, but before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Well, I believe it's...
And no stalling. If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code? Think, Phoenix. You could do this.
Phoenix!
Phoenix! Phoenix.
What piece of evidence will tell us what the words woods really means? Beep, beep, beep. This one.
Take that!
No.
What exactly is your point, Mr. Wright? Thought this evidence was supposed to tell me what woods really means.
But doesn't it, Your Honor?
Oh, damn it! Are you asking me or telling me?
I guess I'll let you be the judge of that.
Yes, I'll do the judging around here. And I judge you deserve a penalty. Damn it. I'm so
That
bad at
didn't
this
go over
game.
well. But I just know there's something here that looks like the word woods.
Let's just try it again. Woods.
Turn it around. Can you not?
No, I can't move anything.
No.
It doesn't look like woods.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Go back.
What?
The, No. I was gonna say the width and the but that doesn't make any sense. I just saw W and I was like, yes, that! But go to the second one.
5D00M. Or Stoom. Stoom.
Sadoom.
Sadoom. Really don't know.
And you can't point out that there's something else that's written that we
No.
can't read. That's so lame.
Woods. There's an extra letter. Oh. If the S is a 5, and that last letter is an R, let's say, it would kind of match the cart. See, 5R. That could be enough of woods. I think that's it.
Maybe?
We're trying
Take
it.
that!
The bomb transport case? I've had just about it up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Was it that what it
Yeah,
was?
I think it was.
Oh gosh.
We're
Okay.
good. Don't look ahead.
Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015R. Doesn't the string look familiar?
Sorry. L10. What does that have to do with anything?
What could those numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand? Now, please take a look at the bloody writing shown in the crime photo.
Yeah, if that's a 5.
Yeah.
D00. Oh, I think I see it.
That a girl. That's one on my side.
It says woods.
No, look harder. Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor.
Is that a phrase?
The first character isn't a W, it's actually an L and a 1. The next two are zeros.
An L1 weenie.
L1. I mean, I guess.
Not really.
I've written weirder stuff that looks like other things.
I guess.
My handwriting all blurs together.
Oh, my goodness.
The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Miss Wood's name. It's the number engraved on this bomb transport case.
Objection!
Yicky.
No, what are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. The next number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Objection!
But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily.
Demonstrate this to me.
And this is how the number on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing.
Erase 1 line or 2 lines?
Ooh.
Because it... Wait. Oh yeah, that is L1. I do get the L1 now.
Yeah.
Like they just connected because she was dragging her finger.
Yeah.
Just erase 1 line, right?
Yes.
0015. Yeah, so it'd just be erase one line.
All you have to do is erase one line from the writing.
Erase one line from where?
The D.
Anywhere you'd like.
Anywhere you'd like.
Anywhere I'd like. All right. I'll erase one of the O's. What? What's that supposed to mean?
Your state of mind, I believe it stands for wise, optimistic, dauntless, and serene.
Boss, what in the world? This is no time for psychology tests. Damn it. Can't change my exactly serene right now, Mr. Wright. We're
is the
gonna
first
die!
one.
Oh, we're so bad at this. Okay.
I guess erasing just one line won't do the trick. I guess it's 2.
Please refrain from making up things as you go along. Not read it backwards, so it has to be 2.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I mean, I guess that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You.
Oh, please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the D.
This seems like a stretch.
Well, would you look at that?
Yes?
No, Your Honor, isn't meant to be read as a word. It's the number L10015. Which, if you take away the final R,
Which is totally written on the ground.
is the exact same number that's on the bomb transport case. Erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I can't change anything into anything else simply by erasing 2 lines. What if we erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happier as Mr. Rye?
Rye bread. Well, would you, Mr. Rye?
The only right spelling is right. Okay, I'm doing pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us is a bomb transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
With what blood?
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number, but whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message.
If you're right, boss, then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us?
Good question. What does this number represent?
Huh.
Oh.
Do you see this number here? This is my identification number.
Oh. Yep. Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could only have had one purpose. Oh no! To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing. Well, that's you.
Oh, well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Rye. Tell us who she was trying to name.
The culprit that the victim was trying to identify is none other than...
This feller. He's 42.
Take that!
Mr. 3D Glasses Man.
3D boy.
The defense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Tonate on the charge of the courtroom bombing.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ted Tonate.
Yeah, I'm hitting my jet lag time.
Ted Tonate?
Ted Tonate. Apparently disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tonate's only specialty. Somehow the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left the bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tonate's own ID number to finger him for the crime.
Objection!
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name? It's got a good point there.
Do we know this man's name? What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright? Oh yeah, it's Ted Tonate. They keep saying it. I'm stupid.
Yeah. That only Detective Arm would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer a theory. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tonate's name at the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other.
Sorry. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide its true meaning from the real culprit, thus lowering the odds that they would erase the bloody writing.
But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains, she wrote Mr. Tonate's ID number.
Objection!
And now just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet. It was indeed Detective Arm who wrote it. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. If Detective Arm had left a message, it should have been found at that time.
Objection!
But that thing was in
Objection!
the way. Naturally, Mr. Tenate hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Tenate was able to cover the message up because he...
The first find of the body.
Yep. The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Tenate himself.
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion.
Yep.
I went there to ensure safety, but ended up discovering a dead body.
When Mr. Tenate saw that the victim had written his ID number,
Sorry, I'm into
he
the
used the
music.
bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure.
Ah, so that's why the message in blood was under the transport case. He didn't have enough time to try
He
and
didn't
scrub
have enough time
That's
to scrub
you.
away the writing.
Sorry?
If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious.
I was excited. I got some lines.
Okay. So those letters lived on to serve another function when Mr. Tenate used them in another incident.
Oh, the assault on Mr. Justice.
Exactly. Mr. Tenate hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes. So he didn't clean it away, instead he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it, by adding 2 lines to the writing that Detective Arm left behind. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack.
Wait. I just thought of something. You know how the R is moved?
Yeah.
What if the rock is the R?
It'd be really funny.
It'd be
actually.
amazing.
The only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice. And that person is Ted Tenate.
This girl has been standing there a while.
Yeah, she has.
Poor knees. Yeah, she's 18. She doesn't have bad knees
She
yet.
should be fine.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Order in the court. Order, I say. It looks like we'll have to hear from from the bomb specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Tenate take the witness stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was great, Mr. Wright.
Just doing what I do best, which is flying by the seat of my pants.
Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try.
And I've finally drawn Mr. Tenate back onto the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, Goggle Man. Now watch me take your lies
Now,
apart.
Make me do stuff.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Tenate. Mr. Tenate, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you. I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. The allegations are all laughable.
Objection!
Allegations.
I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tenate. The message in blood matches your ID number.
Denim.
The
Denim.
same ID number that
Venom.
was there on that bomb transport case.
Such a far-fetched theory, no better than a tangled ball of wires. Stop. I'll have them all untangled for you in no time at all.
You were the first person on the scene after Detective Arm left her message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later.
I see times 2. But then, let me ask you. Do you have any proof that the detective Arm wrote that message? Who else could have? Blood-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have...
The best way
wait,
to prove that Detective Arm wrote this message is to
do you have proof? Okay. That's all you can
analyze the DNA.
Yeah, why not? It's blood.
Your Honor, I request a DNA test be performed on the blood itself. Once we know whose it is, it'll be obvious as to who wrote the message. Oh yeah, I forgot we have that technology.
Oh, duh. We're living in the
Oopsies.
future. Very well. Bailiff, please put in a request for a DNA test in the forensics team. Yes, Your Honor. It'll be some time before we have the results of the analysis. Until then, let's hear more from the witness. I would like nothing more, Your Honor. I want the court to hear how ridiculous the defense's theory is. It's not ridiculous. I'm smart.
He's so scary.
He's so scary. So evil. I admit I was the first one on the scene after the explosion, but there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there's no way Detective Arm could have written it. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found. She could easily have been moved. That's like so easy to explain.
Yep. So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was?
Precisely. It is as plain as day that she could not have written it.
It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance of the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene
Oh,
photo.
finally we get an actual photo.
As you can see, there's blood on the rubble near the victim's body.
Okay.
Okay.
She must have died after hitting her head there.
It's really freaking dark.
Yeah, it is.
I see. All right then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart? Reading in uppercase is hard for some reason.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's screaming at you.
After the explosion. First on the scene.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Why were you the first person on the scene?
To secure the area. It is regulation for a bomb disposal specialist to enter first.
In other words, you had the opportunity to alter the bloody writing then, didn't you?
Well,
Objection!
Mr. Wright, please don't interrupt. Mr. Tanate's about to give a testimony that will show how wrong your reasoning is.
Darn, I think he was just about to say something interesting too.
when I went in and saw the aftermath, well, it was quite the disaster. Like, him asking that isn't an objectable thing.
Yeah.
To be like, you had the opportunity.
Yeah.
There's no bloody writing there at the time.
Hold it!
You were able to tell this even with those goggles on?
With these goggles, there is no way I could have missed something like that. I could see quite well with them. In fact, I can see every hair on your spiky head. Oh, you have a few grays, Mr. Wright.
What?
Why does it make him cuter that he has gray hair? It's like, aw,
Gray
he's
hair.
getting older. He's stressed. Poor Mr. Wright, you're always working so hard, keeping our office together.
Wait a minute, I don't have any gray hairs.
Just kidding.
Objection!
Don't make fun of me.
I object to the witness's attempt to prematurely give me gray hair.
I have a lot of gray hair. Mr. Tenate, this court frowns upon untoward comments on a person's hair or lack thereof. Sensing a wave of sorrow coming from the judge. My apologies, Your Honor.
Have hair.
You'd like to have hair, even if it is gray. May I please continue my testimony? There's no way Detective Arm could have written it.
Hold it!
Hold it.
If she didn't write it, then who do you propose did?
Mr. Justice, of course. Just before dying, he wrote the name of his attacker, Juniper Woods. He's not dead.
A final message from your poor subordinate.
Poor Mr. Justice. I'm sorry to get all misty-eyed.
Apollo is not dead, folks.
So how can you be so sure it wasn't Detective Arm who wrote this message? It is very
Kill
simple.
him, though. If he's like, yeah, he's dead.
She had struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
Hold it!
Press.
Do you imagine she was thrown back by the force of the blast?
A bomb can inflict damage not only from the explosion itself, but also substantial secondary damage from the blast wind.
Detective Arm unfortunately hit her head on some rubble. It's stated in her autopsy report as well, cause of death, trauma to back of head.
Ah, the autopsy report. I better take another look at that.
Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. That wasn't a flat object. That's not a flat object. That's a
Nope.
corner.
Yep.
Okay. Now do you see, Detective Arm could not have written that message. The reason for that being, she was too far away from where the bloody message was found. Okay. Okay. I think we present here. Oh, I should save. I should really, really save.
Really save.
Really
I
save.
mean, it's not gonna do anything if we get it wrong.
I think you can if you do false evidence. I think it does. Because look, if it flashes when I hit present.
No, but like, if we get it wrong, it's just gonna kill us, and we're gonna start back over
Yes.
where we are, anyways.
But I want her to save just so we
Oh,
start
okay.
here.
Okay.
Present.
Objection!
You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tonate.
How do I lie through the computer?
Take a look at this autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death, trauma to back of head, caused by impact with a flat object.
Yes, what about it? He really slams
Now
that
take a
table.
Good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed.
Oh, whoa. Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy. Just like your hair. That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction?
I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The blood stain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance.
I will say the music in this one is
Are
like
you
real
claiming the
jamming.
culprit moved the victim's body? Yeah, I agree.
It's vibey.
That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location, most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found.
Writing.
Writing?
In that case, she definitely could have written that message. The message. Your Honor, I have the results of the blood stain analysis. Ah, very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message was written in Detective Arm's blood. And as the defense claims, only parts of the message that were added afterwards were written in Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear that the defense's assertion is correct after all. This dude is gonna pull out a bomb.
Yep. He is. He's gonna pull out a
Yes.
bomb and we're gonna have to defuse it.
You did it. You were right, boss.
Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later.
1-1. Mr. Tonate, it is now apparent that you have told several lies to this court. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself. I'm going to bomb you. Fine, I will confess.
With this bomb! You will, but why are you so calm?
This time I will tell you the truth. Lying in court is still a crime.
Yep.
The truth.
The truth.
The truth is that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked, but I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Arm must have mistaken me for the real bomber. Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad. That's actually a decent defense.
Yeah, like, my bad,
Be like,
sorry.
I think it was false and it scared me. I see. So is your assertion that you merely moved the body? Is that it? That is correct. I did not kill Detective Arm. Oh, well, if that's all you did, then... Wait a minute. That in and of itself is a criminal act.
Glad to see you finally crossed that finish line, Your Honor.
Very well, then. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. That face he makes when he's, like, staring is so... He looks like he's dissociating so
Yeah, he
hard.
is.
Okay. Wrote my ID number.
Hold it!
Hold it.
L10015R, and it was written after the bomb went off in the courtroom.
Correct. I did not know why she would write it, so it sent me into a panic. Sounds like you were in quite a tizzy. If I were in his shoes, I guess it would have psyched me out too. I can't imagine coming across a message "Psychs" written in blood.
And if I saw gasp in pain written in blood, it certainly make me gasp.
In pain.
In pain. Rest assured, Mr. Tornado, I understand how you must have felt.
Stop sympathizing with the defendant. Until you discovered your ID number written in blood at the scene, and... That is right. I saw it with my own eyes. It is very clearly said. L10015R. Okay. I think that's where we do stuff,
Probably.
because it doesn't say that in the photo. You know?
Yeah. But it did when he saw it.
Yeah, which means that he did more than just... Which is why I think that is going to be the thing that hit Apollo. 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Written blood of Apollo Justice. Okay, I'm gonna save really quick again. So we don't have to redo anything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it. Are we confident? Are we feeling good?
Do it. Go
This
for
one?
it. Yep.
Okay.
Objection!
Objection!
I just want to make doubly sure that L10015R is really what you saw written in blood.
Yes, it is very clear. Said one L100L. Wait.
Those numbers and letters.
Yes, totally.
Because that's odd, because that's not what I see.
Objection!
What on earth are you babbling on about now? Wasn't it you who claimed that the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place? Take a good look at the photo in the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R?
Stop biting things.
Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Tenate? I'll poke myself.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, right. Now I remember there was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger. My bad.
Come back, my beautiful contradiction.
Mr. Wright, I'm not so sure it was just a simple slip of the finger.
You have something for me, Athena?
I sense that he's extremely agitated, almost panicked.
He does look pretty flustered.
Freaking eating the wire.
Yeah, goodness.
He seems stressed.
This guy kind of looks a little stressed.
How can you tell? Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that there was nothing more than a mere mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tonate really see it?
Totally saw it.
Maybe Mr. Tonate really did see the R. But there's no R anywhere in this bloody writing.
Can no one see?
What's going on here? Huh, now that I take another good look at the photo, I think maybe that's it.
What is it now, Mr. Wright? Are you trying to imitate Apollo and his cords of steel?
Yes, I've got it. So that's what happened. A slip of the finger. Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I
don't think
propose
so.
Mr. Tonate really did see the letter R.
But the photo clearly shows that there is no R.
No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo shows that Mr. Tonate actually could have seen the R.
If you're going to make that claim, then you better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tenate could have seen the R?
The
R?
Take that!
Please look here to the right of the 5. Do you see a little bit of red?
Oh, I see it. Just on the edge of where the floor is broken up.
Exactly. That's the R that Mr. Tonate saw.
I wanted to really quickly. She wrote that way spaced out,
Yeah, she did.
considering she was dying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, enough room for the D to be written is crazy.
Yep.
Objection!
It is true that the witness wears some very, very odd goggles, but that doesn't mean his eyesight is bad, nor his brain power. What part of that little smudge looks like an R to you?
Objection!
But what Mr. Tonate saw was that little smudge. There was a whole incomplete R written there before the floor was damaged by the explosion.
Well, that explains it. Huh? Care to explain what you mean? Were we right?
Yeah,
That he was killed and then... Or she was killed and then he bombed it to cover it up?
yeah.
Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order.
Yep, because that's the way it really went down. And the timing when the R was written turns everything about this case around. Now then, if the floor is damaged by the explosion when the message... If the floor is damaged by the explosion, when was the message written?
Obviously before.
Duh. With the bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that,
Slam.
we can only conclude that it was written before the explosion. But that's ridiculous.
If that were true, it overturns your own premise.
That's right. It does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred.
Remember how I was saying? Because I've been watching freaking crime shows.
Yep.
Dude, Monk makes your brain work different.
Yeah, it does.
Order in the court.
What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have you forgotten that the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion?
Objection!
Objection.
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began.
You gonna sneeze?
I feel like I'm gonna say
I could like hear you get a little nasally.
Before the trial began.
Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. Goodness.
Oh man.
Deckard's like tail like hoofed over me when
Oh,
I gave him
yeah.
some water this morning.
Allergy.
I'm like that way it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast.
What?
Sounds like we better have a look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arm before the trial?
Let's see. According to the police report. Here it is. One person. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was Ted Tenate. Oh, wait, what?
No one besides Mr. Tenate saw the victim?
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
I like that he's typing the dots.
Yep. I would now ask the court to recall something, specifically Mr. Tenate's words from yesterday.
It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. Oh my.
Mr. Tenate, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were going to the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4.
Lehusenhausen.
Button smash, button smash, button smash. Your Honor, the defense requests new testimony from Mr. Tenate. We wish to hear what he has to say about the whereabouts just before the trial.
Mr. Tenate, your testimony, please. My testimony, there is no need for He's completely unnerved, Mr. Wright. You must have hit the nail on the head. Because this is all I did was transport the bomb to the courtroom. I already told you. Put out. Grab blasted thing. I was only in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transporting the bomb there.
Objection!
You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime.
Weird how he moved his finger.
In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Objection!
Just, you always leave yourself so open to attacks, Mr. Wright.
What now, Mr. Payne?
Yes, Mr. Tenate might have had the opportunity to kill Detective Arm.
The detective.
Detective. But an important piece of your assertion is missing.
Why does assertion always look like
I
assertion?
don't know. What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a point. Even if Mr. Tenate had the chance, without a weapon, we can't accuse him of a crime.
Well, Mr. Tenate.
Ooh.
Goodness gracious. Yes, that's right. I didn't have any sort of thing that could be used as a murder weapon on me.
The bomb.
The bomb. I couldn't possibly have killed Detective Arm.
Did he really have nothing he could use as a murder weapon? 10 inches by 10 inches is pretty big. What is
Yeah.
it, Athena?
It's like a solid. You could, and if it's 12 pounds or whatever,
Yeah.
it's decent. Just looking over the victim's autopsy report, I'm hoping there's something in there that can point us in the right direction.
Well, it does say that she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object.
Yeah, and to inflict that specific kind of injury, all you would need is a flat surface, right?
A heavy, blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon.
Also,
The
if you were
bomb.
intending to kill someone, why wouldn't you use the corner?
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe he missed.
Okay.
Because that's where how she was able to write the name before she died.
She's like, eh. Well, Mr. Wright, can you indicate for the court what you used to kill Detective Arm?
And I believe I can. Believe being the key word here.
You can? Then please do so now. What did Mr. Tenate have the
Save.
murder weapon? Save him real quick.
Because we were bad and almost have died now.
I assume this
It
I mean,
has to be the bomb.
It could be the bomb, but it could also be the switch that's missing.
Yeah, but it's not flat or heavy. Like, it has a flat end, but it's not like heavy. This has a
True.
weight to it, which
That's
makes me
true.
feel like it's, you
Yeah.
know.
Take that!
Take that. Let's pray.
Mr. Tennate, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon, but in fact you had the perfect thing.
A bomb.
A bomb.
What? What the devil are you talking about?
You had this.
That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim was killed by the bomb blast?
The bomb blast, no, but I believe Candace Arm was killed with this bomb.
It's crazy to kill someone with a bomb without blowing it up.
For real. Because this is the blunt object that delivered the fatal blow to her head.
Gra.
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 Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. We assume this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor.
My head hit the floor.
Bodies hit the floor. Bodies hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of the bomb would produce the exact same wound pattern.
Erg. Ga.
Yeah.
Ugh. Jeez.
What's with him?
Then show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with the bomb?
Heck, he's right. I don't have anything decisive.
Did you find any of the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too bad, the bomb is blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom.
Oh.
Game over. Yeah.
Ugh.
Mr. Wright, is there really nothing on the bomb in this photo?
I mean, the
The
timer's
cracked
broken.
timer. I don't see. Oh, that's you.
Oh, I don't see any blood or anything.
Wait, the timer display is a little broken here. Maybe it broke when it made contact with Detective Arm's head.
That's definitely a distinct possibility. But unless we find a fragment of the victim's blood on it, it's not going to count.
I guess you're right. I guess.
Guess. By setting off the bomb, Tennate managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? He's stressed.
He's so stressed.
Times like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way.
Why did I try to take that line?
I don't know.
Oh, you're so right.
Instead of looking for things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Ted Tennate murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. Time to present the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tennate had to hide.
It's a photo.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe this thing? Stolen.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, what did he say? He said. Okay.
He needed to
He
keep
didn't
something
keep hidden until the bomb went off?
Yeah,
Or no, until he put the body there.
yeah.
Oh, so he needed to keep the body hidden.
Oh,
So would it have been this?
did he keep the body in that?
Keep the body in the bomb.
Maybe.
Oh, I should save. We're totally saves
Who
coming.
knows?
I'm scared. Okay, this one?
Yes.
Okay,
Take that!
let's hope. Nope.
Your Honor, please take a look at this. Fact Tennate makes decisive evidence for a case. He's like, no, you're dead. I'm not sure either.
Me either. Penalty. Be more comprehensible.
You're dead.
Damn it. Freaking murdered Phoenix Wright.
No need to prolong the trial. Defense's case is insufficient over to the prosecution's claims. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Let me die.
Whoopsie poopsies.
It kills me that it's like, she's guilty, even though, like, literally,
Yeah.
we proved that she's not guilty.
we're
We
just
just didn't
trying to-
prove who was.
Resume a save game.
Not autosave. This one. Damn it. Okay. Okay. We got this.
We got this.
What was he trying to save? Or hide? Her body?
Was he trying to hide the remote? The detonation thing?
I think it's either the detonation or her. I think those are our two options.
Because it's asking for a photo, so maybe it's her?
The photo that shows exactly... Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll try her. Oh, yep.
There we go. There's something we've all been overlooking.
If
the murder took place before the trial,
don't look at her.
then Mr. Tenate would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial.
Hey, you're right. And if we can figure out where the hiding place was.
Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with, which is probably the thing we've presented. So
Probably.
where could Mr. Tenate have hidden
Damn
the body
it. We just
during
did it in the
trial?
wrong order.
Take that!
We're dumb.
Wait, a box big enough for a body. A box that was in the courtroom the whole time. A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. Mr. Tenate?
What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me?
No, you're the one who's going to show it to me.
Come again.
You heard me. Now, show me what's inside of that bomb transport case.
Blood! What? Why, no, there's no need.
You've got him now. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object, and then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off.
But why?
For fun. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion.
Like, what was his motive?
He didn't like her. She looked at him funny. But where was the body hidden during the trial?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
The answer is right here. Inside a box made of thick alloy plating that can withstand any impact.
No, that's completely false.
If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we?
Hold it.
It's like, I'm gonna blow everyone up.
I will kill you. Let's not.
Yep.
Not if you value your life.
I'm gonna blow everyone up.
Yeah,
What's
we knew,
he up
like,
to now?
he's literally a bomb maker
He literally has been dismantling and mantling a bomb this whole time.
the whole time. Remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes. What?
Huh?
I repeat, this HH-3000 will detonate in 5 minutes.
What's going on?
Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial. I wonder, though, if he's bluffing
Yeah, he could be.
before this bomb goes off. Mr. Tenate, are you threatening me? Hehehe. I am the only one who can disable this bomb. Hehehe. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me.
But Mr. Tenate, didn't you just say this is a training model? A fake to practice on?
I did, but I also lied. This is a real deal. This is a
Yay.
HH-3000.
But the H3000 was used to blow up courtroom number 4, wasn't it?
How do you know it was the real HH-3000 that blew up the courtroom number 4?
Huh?
The bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. One that I made.
Okay.
What? Did we take that as a confession on your part? Take it any way you would like. Just before the trial, I took the HH-3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That was the bomb that exploded and destroyed courtroom number 4.
Mr. Tenate, please be reasonable. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that?
They probably should evacuate either way.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a bunch of people in here.
Oh, yeah.
The HH-3000, it is so unique. I have never seen anything like it. It is so unique that I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. So I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH-3000 in there? I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
So there really is a possibility that the bomb was switched out?
No, not a possibility, a certainty. I did it.
So he had a real bomb with him this whole time.
You had better get out of here while you can. You do not have much time.
Goodness.
Everyone dip.
Everyone should be running for the door.
Real. Order in this court.
I'm out of here. It's gonna blow. Run!
So they're gone. You four are still here? Well, aren't you brave? I just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this
Mr.
court to run.
would not be there.
No.
He would be gone.
But that horrible explosion the other day.
The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. As for Mr. Payne... that is... Yep, there it goes. And he's off.
Gone. Mr. Wright, what do we do?
Ugh. It'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it?
But the bomb might really go off.
Ugh.
Only 3 more minutes, folks.
Is that bomb really the HH-3000? What should I do? Stand my ground. I'm not a yellow-bellied chicken. I can't run now.
I'm a spiky man. Well, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HH-3000 naturally. Oh, and by the way, I would advise against having me followed. Even with no remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I am being followed, I will detonate it on the spot.
And blow myself up.
Farewell. I mean, yeah.
Hold it!
Hold it.
You're not going anywhere, Ted Tonate.
Oh?
Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake.
Bluffing. Are you sure, Mr. Wright? More of your famous bluffing. Even at the risk of your own life. Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now. Not a time like this. Lives are on the line here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof.
You do?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tonate bomb is not the real HH-3000.
Is it because the wires are in a different order?
The wires are outside.
But that
Oh.
photo shows it, but then this...
Huh.
Maybe there's just no timer on the other one?
Maybe.
Really? Out with it then, immediately.
Where's the proof that... Oh.
Where's the proof that Mr. Tonate is holding is not the real HH? I assume it's the crack. Right?
Yeah.
They pointed it out.
Yeah.
Take that!
Take that.
The display for the timer on the bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tonate used the bomb to attack Detective Arm. But the display on the bomb in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real HH-3000. Mr. Tonate was clearly lying when he said he switched out the bomb and the stuffed animal. The real HH-3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. The bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes.
Kill him.
Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Yes, please do that, Mr. Wright.
No.
Stop!
Yep.
Oh, it's like a coffin. What is that? Is that a bloodstain?
Yes.
What did you expect to see?
Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tonate. I'm confident DNA analysis on the blood stain will confirm that it's Detective Arm's blood. And that those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tonate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Dismantle it? Ha 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 ha! You're too late! You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. This HH-3000 is about to explode.
Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tonate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake.
It's real. This bomb is the real thing, I tell you. It's real! Ha 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 ha! Hee 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 hee!
Hee.
Ha 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 ha!
Mad bomber, party of one.
There's no time left. It's going to blow. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all.
Goodness.
Dismantle, 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 dismantle.
This dude's crazy.
It's a hard thing to say fast. Stop.
Oh.
Damn, man.
He lost it.
He crazy.
He's super crazy. He's crazy bananas.
Crazy banana pants. I made it. Oh.
Ah.
Ha!
Tiny eyes.
Little beady eyes.
Oh.
And then they all died, and Apollo was the only one. Game over. Dismantle attempt failed.
Ripley's having a good dream.
Yeah, Ripley's dreaming.
Her tail's just wagging.
Look at his cute little eyes. They're awful.
They're so scary.
Ha ha ha, it's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she just had to notice, didn't she? You're not supposed to take bombs.
You're not supposed to be selling those on the black market.
Not allowed, mister. She confronted me in courtroom number 4 that day. That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. When I was looking for a place to hide her body, she left a message in her own blood. The trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean it up. And now all this. Thought for sure I could disguise her death with an explosion. And then the stupid defense attorney started sticking his nose in my business. And after my testimony yesterday, I went to courtroom number 4 and bonked the boy.
I bonked him.
I found that kid all up in my bomb transport case. That's when I snuck up behind him and bam!
Poor Apollo.
He's regular 2D now. When the idiot police arrested that little girl, I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Why did they arrest her in the first place?
Because she was around and
was
her
there.
fingerprints were on the one tail.
Why?
It
Oh,
wasn't
why?
The actual tail. It was a different
Oh, yeah,
tail.
the tail. Forgot about that. Dumb. The police in this world are stupid.
Dumb idiot.
Dumb idiot. 10-8. You are hereby under arrest. On suspicion of the courtroom bombing. And the assault of Mr. Justice. He just confessed.
Yep.
Not suspicious anymore. Your innocence or guilt will be determined in a later trial.
He confessed.
Fully
He's
confessed.
guilty.
Now then, I see the members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, seems to still be running far, far away.
Whoopsies.
Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict. Ah, guilty.
Not guilty.
We did it.
Yay!
He looks so evil.
So evil, plotting.
Payne's just not there.
I love that Payne just dipped. Court is adjourned. Now we get the little end bit.
Little end bit. We did it.
We did it. That only took like 2 hours?
3.
I mean, in game.
Oh,
in game
in-game,
2
yeah.
hours. You did it, boss.
Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow.
So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing.
It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old prosecutor hightailed it. The way that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of here. That was great.
Mr. Wright, Tina, thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home to the forest in peace. Why do you live in the forest?
I hope the both of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation.
The next murder is like her dead in the forest.
She just died. Axe murdered.
I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not so sure you could make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high up do you live again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think.
How high are we up?
We're pretty high.
Google it.
What? That's no forest. That's a mountain.
But you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. One little mystery we never got around to solving. Did you find out?
6,100 feet.
We're so much higher than that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, that's the average. The lowest is like 2,180.
So we're between
Yeah.
2,000 and 6,000.
Yeah. The highest is 13,534.
Well, that's like on top of the mountain.
Yeah, highest point.
One of the
Highest
eastern
point.
mountains.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery you're thinking of?
What unsolved mystery?
The detonation thing?
Oh, this thing, yeah.
Take that!
Take that. She's screaming in her
Remote
face.
switch, right?
Yeah, I was wondering where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tenate just got rid of it somewhere.
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find.
I bet you Apollo found it.
Probably. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict.
I guess you're right. Hey, I know. Junie, should we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone.
Okay.
Huh? Her grandmother?
No, silly, to Apollo.
Oh, right. I really need to tell them he's already got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him?
Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind.
Okay.
I didn't read Woods. And so the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure. Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. At least, that's what I believed.
Where's Trucy?
Ooh, that's what I believed.
Uh-oh. The next case.
The next case.
Hello?
But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test.
We don't know the date
We
or
don't
the
know
time.
the time. It's
Right.
at the right agency.
Anything. Agency.
Uh-oh.
Anime.
Anime moment.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait, what do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why?
I need to find my
I
mommy.
can only say
My mother.
that this is something I must settle on my own.
I need my
Why has
eye
he got
back.
such a deep man voice? There's Trucy. Bye, Apollo.
Hi, Apollo.
We love you.
Come back. Come back.
My boy. What have they done to my boy?
Come back. That's so sad.
That's so I'm upset right now.
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
He has a date and he couldn't tell them. He's getting married and he didn't want them to come
I
with.
have to settle this on my own.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Dude, that's crazy. What happened to you, Apollo? Sorry, I need to be sadder. What happened to you, Apollo? Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed.
That jacket is evil. Bad juju.
Evil jacket. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you.
It's so slow. Aw.
Aw, he's so cute. We had tackled our first case together, he and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case. Wasn't his eyes brown before? One in which the victim was killed by
Yeah,
a
they
mythical
were brown.
creature.
They're brown.
They're like greenish. They're hazily.
Yeah.
I thought they were just straight brown before.
He wasn't as 3D. There wasn't dimension.
I mean, in the old
And-
game, but yeah.
We did it.
Hooray! End! Save progress.
We did it.
We did it! We did it!
Yeah.
Yay!
No, don't return to the
Return to the menu. All right.
menu.
Well, that was the first. Oh gosh. Oh, go. Back to title. It's a little quieter.
A little quieter.
A little quieter. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're back. I'm so excited. We're back.
We're back.
It's